as probably a lot of people already have seen on the thumbnail, we've got Tyranids and we've got the new AdMech. Ooh, yeah. And let's just start off with the old, and then we'll finish with something new. So, starting with the old, Tim, you've brought your Tyranids.
Yes.
And let me just get that up on the screen. So, list introduction for the Tyranids. Now, Tim, I'll just go through your list, and you can talk about it, or not, if there's nothing to talk about. So, but starting off, you have a High Fleet Leviathan Battalion. Starting off, and that's, by the way, one of two. You also have a High Fleet Kronos Patrol. But let's start off with the Leviathan Battalion, starting off with the Swarmlord.
Yep, Swarmlord. He got cheaper in points. He's now at 240, so that's a 30 point cut. So he's pretty much an auto take now in Tyranid lists, especially since it's only a small upgrade in points over a regular Hive Tyrant, which was in the previous list. So he's in here. He can double move himself or other Leviathan units. So that's key in the game. Pretty much. He kind of usually survives till the late game. So important brawler also to kill people in melee. So yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think a lot of people know what Swarmlord is and what the Swarmlord does. Is a very good unit. For your second HQ, you've got a Broodlord. You don't see those around a lot.
No, usually people are taking the Neurotrope instead for the reroll psychic test, or they upgrade it to a Hive Tyrant. But I've opted for a Broodlord now since I like the fact that he actually does something when you spend CP to fight on death. So you'll see that with some of my other units. But you see quite a few melee units these days in the meta, and I think the Broodlord actually packs a punch. So he's only 30 points over a regular Neurotrope, so he actually doesn't do that much. So this is better.
All right, that sounds excellent. And then moving on into your troop units, starting off with 10 Hormigons. Anything special there?
They move fast, 8 inches. Good.
Just
if you move them twice.
Just the most annoying stuff in 40k. Just the Hormigons just blocking your lines. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then you've got 10 Termagons, just to make it nice and rounded off.
Yeah, like a backfield unit, usually.
All right, and then for your third, I should say, troops unit, and fourth as well, you've got 3 warriors equipped with lash with bone swords and scything talons.
Yeah, those are a bit. Well, they're almost the same. Well, the same cost actually as Hormigons. They have 9 wounds. Leviathan for the 6 of Field of Pain, toughness 4, which is nice because there are quite a few anti-chaff guns these days. And their lash and bone swords allows them to fight on death, which is great if you're gonna go to an objective and somebody charges you. You can hit back and do something instead of just fall over and die like the regular Termagons do. And they provide synapse, which you need the Leviathan for the High Fleet bonus to work.
All right, so yeah, so some nice synapse bubbles. Always very nice. And then you've got a Singletary elite. It's the Lictor.
Yeah, Scrambler unit. Engage unit, was it? Infantry, can do actions.
But he can bring a unit with him, right? Or not?
Yeah.
Really cool stratagem.
You can actually bring a unit with him. If you have a unit in Strategic Reserve, you can actually bring one in with the Lictor and have them deep strike around him. For a 1 CP.
Yeah.
So,
so cool.
Yeah. Can actually do that today because I have this big unit in the Strategic Reserve, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Ooh, righty. You've got a barbed Hierodule. In fact, you've got 2 barbed Hierodules.
Yes. Very big, tanky, long-range shooting. That's what they do, actually. Shoot things and be tanky. And if stuff comes close, you still have 4 decent high-damage close combat attacks. So those tanks better stay away.
I hear a challenge in that somewhere. Yeah, great. Love it. All right, then that rounded off your High Fleet Leviathan Battalion. You've got a High Fleet Kronos Patrol, starting off with a Neurotrope.
Oh, I actually haven't even placed him.
He's dead. I just killed the Neurotrope, guys. Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's how you win, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Lol.
A big brain flying around the board.
So
There he is.
Yeah, so he is the anchor for the Chronos detachment. He gives he has Symbio Storm for as a psychic power to give exploding sixes on shots from Chronos units. Also works on the big blob, which means sixes to hit all 90 shots. 90 shots is average 60 hits, so gives plus 15 on their average hit roll, so that's pretty good. Yeah, otherwise he's just a synapse anchor for them.
I mean, it sounds pretty. It sounds pretty tasty. Yeah. You've got the.
Mostly and the hive guards, but it also works on the guns, which is nice.
Excellent. You've got the 30 termagants you spoke of.
Yeah, that's this unit. Huge unit, 90 shots for 210 points, strength 4. I've put them in strategic reserve, but like I said, I can deep strike them with the Chronos Lictor in the detachment.
Yeah. And they can shoot twice, right? So
yeah, with the single-minded annihilation stratagem, it's one of my, I think it's one of my favorite stratagems I put. It's the double shoot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's you can have an infantry unit shoot again, so it works on the hive guard and it works on the guns.
So there's like a random unit of gowns shooting 180 shots.
Yeah,
with exploding
with
sixes.
Yeah,
on strength 4.
Yeah,
Dude.
On 18 inches.
Dude.
Coming from reserve in a town near you.
Yeah, that's massive.
Word on the street is that's pretty good. All right, 3 Whipper Swarms. I mean, they're usually
engage
objective grabbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got
your bullshit shenanigans work on that. Secondary.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're lucky we haven't started the game yet. That would have been a CP. Going into elites, well, this is pretty much a staple unit, right? It's the 6 Hive Guard with the Impaler Cannons.
Yeah, it's auto take usually, unless you're going for a melee list. That's my next iteration, but this one, yeah, it's quite stable. Just like sit there and shoot, or shoot twice.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need line of sight. They do have an adaptive physiology, though. They've got the enhanced resistance. Want to talk a little bit?
AP 1 and 2.
They ignore AP 1 and 2. Okay, that's pretty tasty, actually. So we're going to the second elite, which is another lictor. I don't think we need to talk a whole lot, unless is there something special Kronos does for a lictor?
No, he's basically there because I have the 30 Kronos thermogons, so he allows them to deep strike near him. That's why he's in there.
I see. And then an exocrine, which is pretty much a fire base.
Yeah, if he stands still, he gets +1 ballistic skill, and the psychic power exploding sixes is the old exploding sixes. So on modified sixes, like I don't think it matters against Justin because he has Styges, which is -1 on his army, but it allows him to still have his sixes explode. But usually it's even on 5s. So yeah, he gets to shoot 2 times, so he can even split his gun if he stands still, and if I want to. And yeah, also toughness 8, 12 wounds, quite tanky.
Yeah, it's a very sturdy fire base. Yeah, for sure.
Stratagem which allow you to move the exocrine and then still count as stationary. And as of the latest fuck, you can also fall back and still count as stationary.
Nice. With only the exocrine?
No, any. Well, yeah, that's it only works in exocrine. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't just tag him and just annoy him.
No, but I can also shoot you in combat if I want to. It's like not a problem.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the list. Now we ask you to name your 3.
Lord, the resonance barb.
The resonance barb is
yeah,
a
that allows you to have +1 on your cast, have an extra psychic power, cast an extra psychic power, and have an extra deny. Ooh.
That's yeah. I don't think. Well, we'll see how well that's going to work out for you in this particular matchup. But I think it's just an overall pretty solid pick. Let's go over into the stratagems. I'm gonna grab those. So I'm just gonna name them, and you can talk about them. So for the first one, it's a 1 CP stratagem. It's called Overrun.
Yeah, which is if you kill a unit in combat and you're outside of 3 inches of other enemy units, you instead of consolidating, you can move and advance if you wish, instead of consolidating. So that's a great move to charge a unit, kill it, and then move well quite some distance. It's a very handy stratagem and great in objective play.
Yeah, I think you see it a lot being used in Tyranid lists. It's just Tyranids are fast as is, but this just kicks it up. It's a great stratagem. For the second one, it's also a 1 CP one. It's a Metabolic Overdrive.
Yeah, which basically allows you to move again. And if you've advanced previously that turn, because you have to move a unit, and after you've moved the unit, you can move it again. So if you've already rolled an advance, that's included in your movement value. So you, you get that again. So it's a great way to move quite far and get yourself engage points. Or you move a lictor because he has movement 9, and then you move him again, and you can still do an action. So move 18 inches and do an action. So that's really handy. The only downside is you have to roll 1 die per model in a unit, and on a 1 you get a mortal wound.
That sounds like hardly a downside at all for what utility.
Kill off some of your own, but who cares? It's still nuclear, right? So yeah.
Well, it depends probably if the bigger the unit gets, the more impact that downside makes. For the last one, it's 1 CP Single-Minded Annihilation. I think we all know this one, but it's probably also too good not to mention in your favorites.
Yeah, that's the shoot again stratagem. We've already covered that. Oh yeah, one more thing about Metabolic Overdrive. You're not allowed to shoot or charge after using that.
All right.
So just for movement.
Well, that's it for stratagems. Now, what's the overall stratagem of this list? Like, regardless of matchup, what's your game plan here when you come up with this list?
You have 2 secondaries that you usually, which are auto takes, which engage in all fronts. It's easy to get with this list because you have the infantry units popping up, and you have good movement. So engage is quite easy to get. And then you have your tanky core of counter charge units and shooty range units. So I maxed up on like 12 shots from the first barbed Hierodule, another 12 shots from the second one. Then you have 12 shots from the Exocrine, 12 shots from the Hive Guard, the 90 shots from the Termagant, and then you can have another unit shoot again. So, and the exploding hits from the Symbiostorm power. So there's a lot of firepower in here. And the counter-attack elements are in there with the warriors having AP -2 and fight on death. You have the Swarmlord who can cut down some nasty attackers, and you have the Hierodules themselves, which have 4 attacks on strength 10, rerolling ones to hit, hitting on 3s, doing 3 plus D3 damage. So yeah, that's quite some punch. So
yeah. I mean, it's a pretty fun list, right? And normally you'd see Tyranids play like a swarm army, and you do have certainly some swarm elements, but this one is also like pretty shooty and pretty tough in close combat as well.
Yeah, this one, like the current Tyranid lists basically float on the Forge World units. This one has the 2 Hierodules, and the other list you often see is with the Macaron, of which you have 1 or 2 or 3 if people are crazy. Then, but that one's like more into in your face list, and this is more the mid-game, mid-board variation.
I mean, excellent. I can't wait to see this in action. So, now for our second player, we've got Justin in the stream, and Justin is bringing his new AdMag. Oh, there's a hot button word for you, right? We post that on Facebook everywhere and socials. New AdMag. So let's grab your list and let's talk about it, good sir.
Yeah, so like everybody knows, I've always been an AdMag player. Right, I started this army like 2 weeks ago, and but in my heart I was always like just a robot, just an AdMag guy, and yeah, so I started this army with the old book. So I plugged it into the new book, and I found out that like nothing is core anymore of this stuff. Oh. So I'm just gonna see how far it gets. But I've played a couple games with it, with the old book, and normally I play this like really janky close combat style of armies, and this is just you point at something, you shoot it, it dies. It's just amazing to play 40k this way. So
shall we go through the list? I'll just name the units and you can talk about them. So you just brought the one Styges 8 battalion. Real quick, what does Styges 8 do for you?
Yeah, so Styges it gives like all the stuff -1 to hit, and I think like with the Mars and with the Rise and with the new ones becoming a little bit better. But in this army, what I really like the most is the water trade. Like you can redeploy 2 units, so you can deploy really aggressive, but if you go second, just put it all back behind the ruin. So that's what I really liked about this Digis, just the tools that it gives the army. And I think the -1 hit against Tim, isn't it? It's like really nice.
It tends to get better the worse your opponent's ballistic skill gets. So I mean, against I think most of the Tyranids ballistic skill is like a 4-up, I believe, bar some stuff. Well, I think it's pretty much a mix of 3-up and 4-up. But once it gets to 4-up ballistic skill and then it gets -1, and you know it gets pretty painful. So we'll see. Yeah. For your first HQ, you've got a Scutari Marshal.
Yeah. So this is the new guy actually, but like you won't see a Admech army without him. He gives real ones to wound. So juicy. So every core unit, which is the chickens and the rangers, gets real ones to wound. And if you take a relic for him, it also gives real ones to hit. So he's kind of like the Space Marine captain in here, buffing everybody else. And then I bought a sweet new water trade for him that gives 1 unit fallback and shoot also. So such a great guy to have.
Yeah, he sounds excellent. Next up, you've got a Tech Priest Dominus.
Yeah, this is like the fat, the more fatty Tech Priests. Yeah, I think with if you play like 20 Ranger blobs, he's like really great. But I just found out he doesn't give the extra range and strength to the chickens or to the tanks. So in this game, I don't know for sure. He probably will raise a banner and keep it there. But yeah, you will see him some play in like other Admech builds.
All right, and then rounding off your HQs, you've got a Tech Priest Manipulus.
Yeah, so this is the classic Admech model. He's like the grandfather with all his arms all around him. And he gives real ones a hit. It's just a solid guy to have around. I thought with the Marshal I can go on one flank with him. I can maybe move a little bit with the army and get some extra rerolls where I like him.
Excellent.
Can I have 1 second?
Yeah.
Could you come in? The Hanseatic Alliance Open is sold out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey.
That one's fast.
That's like 100 tickets in 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's 78 tickets in less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
Because I just got a message that there are people who got like I cannot buy any ticket anymore. I put it in my basket and I want to pay and I cannot pay. And then it's because it's sold out.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. Dude, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Amazing. Okay.
People want to play some games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's pretty amazing. Where were we? The standard troops, 10 Scutari Rangers. And then 2 times 5 Rangers. I don't think. Is there anything special about these guys?
They're just super solid. I only had 20 of them, and I had like 3 days to paint this army. So I was like, okay, in my next list I probably will have more of them, but because I only had 20, I have 1 blob of 10 and 2 small units of 5.
All right, excellent. Is this where the Scutari Rangers get like a 1-up save? Is that this?
No, that's like the other build, and then you need to have buff on buff on buff. This is just their damage output is quite good with the I think they're strength 5 AP1 2 shots rifle.
Strength 4 AP1.
Strength 4 AP1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can make it rapid fire too with a stratagem, I heard.
Yeah, rapid fire too,
So-
and you can increase their range with one of your HQs.
Yeah, with the fat guy, and they can like scout move, and yeah, they felt so good. Like it's hard to get the rapid fire, I think, but if you come close and you charge me, with these guys I get fallback and shoot with the character, so I can just say, okay, I fall back, I'll shoot with you within short range, and then they become crazy good.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
big squads are quite
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
All right. And yeah. And then for your elites, you've got 2 units of 8 Fulgurite Electro Priests.
Yeah, so I had these in the previous list, and they were amazing because you could put them to like a 2-up invulnerable save. That's all nerfed, that's all gone. But yeah, it's like one of the only combat units in the Admech army. So you really want something to help you out if things get close. And yeah, we'll get in later with the other one. I scout moved with the Stygies stratagem. Yeah.
That's I think Electro Priests are pretty much just very solid units all around. I mean, once they get the 3-up invul, it's hard to shift them as well.
Yeah, it's a 3-up info. It's a 4-up now, and you don't have the stratagem to do a +1 anymore. Like when they fight with 2 damage, and every 6 is 2 mortar wounds. So even against him is big beasts. If I roll hot and roll some 6s, a lot of mortar wounds come through.
Yeah, the mortal wounds at that volume is pretty tasty because they have quite a number of attacks as well.
They're unbuffed invulnerable save.
I need Martijn for this.
Sorry, no,
Like,
sorry.
I
Can you
think it's
check the
five up
unbuffed,
infil save.
invulnerable save for the
For
priests?
the priest, it's a 5 up and it comes with a 4 up, I guess.
Okay.
And like how many points per model?
Like 15?
Okay, so a bit more expensive than a Gene Stealer. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it has a 5 up and 1 save.
Yeah, and that gets
And
buffed
then
to
it
a
has
4 up after a killer
five up
unit.
feel of pain.
also, yeah, and if they kill something, it goes to a 4 up.
Oh, 5 up Feel No Pain as well.
Yep. And
Like
then,
against in combat or on?
always. And
always.
then it has on a 6 up to wound.
Yeah,
It does 1 mortal wound, but when you kill a unit, you get +1 on that roll. So then on a 5 up, you do mortal wounds.
but
Yeah.
still 1 mortal wound.
Yeah, it's always
Oh,
1.
okay.
It's always 1.
All right, moving right along. We've got 5 Iron Strider Ballistari.
Yeah, dude. The chickens. Everybody loves to hate him, I think. I'm definitely gonna buy more of these, but I only had 5, so I
Could you do me a quick favor? Could you scooch on a little bit more to that side? Yeah,
yeah,
excellent.
that's good.
Continue, sir.
Okay, so yeah, the chickens. They have the autocannons, so they can shoot from far away, and they used to be like with the Wrath of Mars stratagem, just point at something and you kill it. But they're not Mars anymore. They don't have like the +1 to wound and +2 to hit. I think the stratagem was. So I don't know. I think they're just a really reliable shoot every turn of the game unit. Just sits in the corner, has a nice firing line here, and just kills whatever Tim throws at me.
But they did get 2 extra shots per autocannon.
Did they get 4 shots?
6. They're now on 6 per chicken.
Martijn, can you check this, please?
6 shots per chicken.
So I brought
Yeah,
Martijn.
There's more controversy going on here.
Autocannon, yeah.
While Martijn checks that, let's talk about the 3 Cerberus Raiders.
It's 6.
So it's actually 6 shots.
Oh, dude, 6 shots per chicken?
Yeah.
That's 30 shots, strength 7,
Yeah.
AP1 to them. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just gross. Okay.
Yeah, and the core.
And they're like the only unit in this army that gets all the buffs from the character. So yeah, I quite like them. So yeah, the Cerberus Raiders, the hounds, they're just, I really like to engage or just have like moving secondaries or just deny, because Tim has like these really big beasts. So it's kind of nice to, okay, they can move through here, but if I put a dog in here just to move block him, it's kind of nice to have something that goes forward, and these guys are perfect for it. And they still have the strat. So if Tim comes and charge me, I can move away with them, and then the charge does not feel like it did.
No,
But-
I can charge something else if there's something else.
But I moved 12 inch, so you can never charge me again if I move the full distance back.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then you've got 3 Scorpius Disintegrators.
Yes, so this is, I think, this was like the best unit of the codex, and now it got nerfed to bits. So yeah, I think they're still good for their points, and also because it's still indirect fire, and strength 5 against Tim is like still great, I think, like against all the
No.
small stuff.
Well, the small stuff you were wounding on 3s anyway, but the hive guards are now on 4s instead of 3s.
Yeah, okay, but okay, yeah, okay, fair. So I like him just to kill like all his board control units, and I just like the chickens. I hope to get to shoot them with like 4 or 5 turns.
Yeah, these are the indirect fire ones. I think anything with indirect fires usually tends to be pretty good.
Yeah, just hide it behind like this piece of terrain, and hope Tim will never get to see him. Yep.
All right, you've got 2 Scorpius Dune Riders.
Yeah, those are just the transports. We all know what they do.
Right, nothing much to talk about it. And then we've got 2 pretty interesting units. That's the 2 Archaeocopter Fusiliers.
The flyers, yeah, man. So the fire output it's only stubber, so it's not that good. But they can throw bombs. They can throw mortal wounds with their bombs. So if you move over a unit, you can roll a couple dice, do mortal wounds, and they have this really sweet stratagem that halves your move, advance, and charge. So against this super movie Tyranids, I can say, okay, this guy is not coming into my army this turn.
Excellent, excellent. So that's the list. Now you've also picked 3 favorite stratagems. So hold on while we get those on the screen. All right. So I'm just gonna name them, and you can talk about them. So for the first one, you've got a 1 CP stratagem called Clandestine Infiltration.
I think this is the Stygies one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
redeploy one.
So put a unit normally it was like a scout move, so it could be blocked by units like Nurglings or infiltrators that just deployed in front of your line and just block all your scouts. But now you can put units next to Tim's line. So for 1 CP, you pick an infantry unit and you can put it 9 inches away from their deployment zone. So if you buy a really big cheap unit, you can just put them in the center. Yeah, they're just here to die, but like all your scout moving stuff will get to scout move. So it's really good to pressure the opponent's army to go a little bit more back. So I like that one really much. Game, I did it with the Electro Priests on the side. Do we have the overhead cam on or not?
I can, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I can show it real quick. So I have the Electro Priests here, and the Hive Guard. They're my biggest problem in this game, right? I'm not gonna see them with the chickens, so I need to deal with them in another way. So I just hope I can just move in with the Electro Priests, charge the Hive Guard and tag them, maybe kill a couple, so the Hive Guard won't get to shoot me back. So this is my play here. But if I go second, yeah, the unit's just probably dead because it's in the middle of Tim's army.
Okay, moving back to your stratagem. Your second one you picked is a 1 CP stratagem called Seismic Bomb.
Yeah, that's the flyer one. You move over it, you help all its move, and yeah, it's just great.
What? Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Simple but effective.
Yep.
Very effective, yeah.
Yeah. And then last one is also a 1 CP. It's all very cheap, by the way. A host of the intermediary.
I think this is the extra
Extra
water
trade.
trade.
Extra trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the water trades from Admech, they used to be like not so good, but now they got just like a candy store for a player. There's just 2 tables of like Skitarii water trades and Admech Adeptus Mechanicus water trades. It's just really good, and I used it to buy my Marshal one a water trade where I get to pick a unit to fall back and shoot. Well, just imagine how good it is.
Yeah, that brings a lot of utility for sure. All right, yeah, man. Very interested to see this all in action on the table field. Now, if you were to look at this army, regardless of a matchup, what would you say if I were to ask you what's its general overall strategy?
Like I said, point at things, shoot it, kill it. That's it.
All right, pretty simple.
Is it gonna work?
Yeah,
That's the question.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But definitely this list relies on its firepower more than anything else then.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well, I mean, without further ado, you have both set up. Let me grab the top screen. So I'm going to ask Tim, could you point to your units and tell the players how you deployed?
Oh, well, why I deployed it there?
Oh, you can tell that as well, but also what everything is. And
This is the barbed Hierodule, and this one, these 2 biggies. So they're the big shooting boys, which are very tough. 18 wounds, toughness 8, 2+ save. I have 3 warriors here. I have 3 warriors over here. The Swarmlord is standing here. I have 10 Termagants over here behind the fence. I have a group of 6 Hive Guards here behind the big building, and in front of that is a screen of 10 Hormagons. The Broodlord is here chilling in the middle of all that. The Neurthrope is standing behind, giving psychic support and psychic mental support, and the Exocrine is standing over here as well. Like, I made sure not to put him too much to that direction, because then he might get an angle from the chickens. This angle here is very important, so I scooched everything up to that side. So, yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Here is like the big blob of Gaunt's lictors, and their reserve coming in later.
Yeah, you've got a big blob of reserves and the 2 lictors in reserve as well. Yeah, excellent. All right, and Justin, how did you deploy?
Yeah, so I have the hounds here, the flyer, the chickens, and then I have just 5 Vanguard just chilling, just making room for the chickens to move out, and then move inside this building. I have here a transport with 10 Vanguard, so it can shoot a lot if he comes close. And then I have just 5 Vanguard just chilling here, just grabbing objectives. That's what I do.
Rangers, right?
Sorry, it's Rangers. It's the other troop. Yeah. And I have my trifecta of characters here, so all the 3 dudes just giving buffs, like in the center of my deployment zone. Just so if my army moves there, they can go this side or this side. I have another transport with priests. I think I will try to move it like up mid-board and just countercharge whatever comes close. And then 3 hounds also just moving up the board. My nice and big fire base of like the 3 Scorpius disintegrators, and a flyer on this side as well.
Alrighty. We didn't actually talk about the mission, so let's do that now. So the mission we're playing today, and its deployment you can now see on screen, is called Overrun, if I'm correct. The primary mission is pretty straightforward. It's Control 1 for 5 points, Control 2 for 10 points, and Control more than your opponent for 5 more points to score you a total of 15 if you're doing it right. And then we'll talk about secondaries in a minute. For now, let's do the roll off for who gets the first turn, you guys.
Because it's like a really big, like a gun line against a gun line, I think this is massive, right? The first turn. So
I don't know, like the other aspect of it, we both have gun lines, but we
Yes.
both have tough gun lines, as in toughness 8 units with venal pain versus -1 to hit units with canticle buffs and
Yeah,
the
fair
doctrinas.
enough.
So it's very tanky as well. So I don't think a lot of stuff is going to die at the first turn, but we'll see what happens.
okay, I really want to go first, so let's roll high. 4? Yes! My priest didn't infiltrate for nothing. Ooh. Should we wish good luck? What should we do?
No.
Let's
Alright,
go.
There's the handshake, and we're on the
Okay.
first turn now. Well, Justin, you can do your movement, and
Yes.
I'll talk about the secondaries.
So I have a couple of redeploys and scout moves from the horses. So maybe Martijn can help with this, like see how far the horses can scout move.
Yeah.
And I can redeploy 2 Stitches units.
So for the Tyranids, which is commanded by Tim and his Leviathan fleet, he selected engage on all fronts, deploy scramblers, and while we stand, we fight. And for Justin's Styges list, we've got engage on all fronts, raise the banners, and he doesn't have a mental interrogation, but he selected the AdMech custom one. It's called No Mercy, No Respite. So you score 3 victory points at the end of the battle round if there is at least one Mechanicus vehicle unit from your army on the battlefield, and if Mechanicus units from your army destroyed more enemy infantry units this battle round than your enemy destroyed vehicle units. That's not confusing at all.
No,
he needs to have a vehicle on the battlefield, and then he needs to kill more infantry than you kill vehicles. So that's one. But we replaced it on the scoreboard with mental interrogation, but he doesn't have the one. He has the AdMech one. But mental interrogation scores the same way. And the program hasn't yet integrated the newest stratagems. So we'll remind people of that.
Yeah, okay, so he's not going to walk on the objective. These guys are going to banner. Everyone is staying within 6 of the chickens, guys. Okay, and these guys can't move because they did an action. So actually I need to move them like here, I think. Cool. Banners time. So 1, 2, 3 banners. Do we have like any kind of marker for it? Nope. Okay. And
you want harder, you can just use the dice for the dice. And that's
yep. Okay, perfect. Yep. Okay, so banner, banner, banner. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot. So I have 4 chickens, and I'm gonna totally be greedy and split fire. So 2 chickens into the big guy. Yeah, I think with the +1 strength next turn, I become better at firing at the big guy.
Yeah, there are no 5s to wound, and it will be 4s after.
And he doesn't degrade, right? Or does he?
He does.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Still gonna be greedy. 2 chickens at the small unit. Oh, I need to throw the bombs first. So
Yeah.
how many hive cards do you have? 6?
6, so
Okay.
12, well, so 6
No,
and
you
6.
don't do it at the same time, right? So I have 3 mortals.
Yeah, that's average. So that's
Is it
one guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then I roll 5 dice.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I have 2 mortals.
Okay, so only one hive guard dies,
Yes.
and the other one is wounded.
Yep.
And has 1 wound remaining.
Okay, so the chickens have 6 shots each.
Yeah.
So totally gonna be greedy. 2 chickens firing at the Tyranid warriors. So I hit you now on 2s
You get the +1 from.
from the doctrine,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So hitting on 2s.
and I'm not rerolling anything because they're like doing actions.
Yeah.
So 1-1. And
Toughness 4, so 3s.
the orange and 3s. Nice. So 3, 6, 8 wounds, and it's just -1.
5s. Oh, are you shooting through dents? No, you're not, huh?
Because I can pick this point of my model, right? So 5 wounds damage too.
Yeah, so 5 wounds. So the first 2, Leviathan feel no pain. So first guy's dead.
Yeah.
Another guy is alive, and he
tanks
takes another one. Yeah. Okay. So 1 guy remaining.
Not the one with the whip.
They all have whips.
Okay. So same stuff, different dinosaur. What is it?
Yeah, hitting on 2s,
Yup.
wounding
And
on
now
5s.
wounding on 5s.
Yep.
This is hard. This is not in the dice tray. So only 3 wounds.
Okay, 2 up safe.
Yep.
3s. 2 damage with
Yes.
Leviathan. Turns into 2 damage.
Guys. Martijn, can you help me out? What does the dog shoot on the
So you mean the small puppies?
Yes.
Those are Cerberus Raiders, right? So you just look.
Cerberus Raiders?
Here's
Thanks.
the book, enjoy.
Okay. Cheers.
I don't know what weapons you have. So,
Okay, yeah. So
pistols.
Galvanic carbine, Archeo revolver. Oh, nice. The elf is equipped with a revolver, and I'm gonna shoot it. It's just a pistol weapon, strength 5. So I hit you on. I'm Skitari, so +1 to hit. So I hit you on 2s. And he's strength 5, so I wound you on 5s. Nothing. And then the carbines are just assault 2, so 4 shots. Use and 6s. 1 -1 on the big dinosaur.
3 up, so good.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'm not even gonna shoot this against the 8. 2 up save. So let's shoot all the small units then. What to do? I really feel like I need to kill the Hive Guard, but they're kind of tough for my tanks now. And if I make this charge, they're tagged, so gives me another turn. I think I want to try to shoot the last wound of this guy, and
Yeah.
then I'll see.
Yeah, sounds smart.
So, 1 tank is going to shoot at you. Still D3, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
still 3d3.
So,
6 shots,
6 shots. Hit you on 2s.
3s. Oh no, you get +1.
Yeah, but, no, that's only the Skitari stuff.
No, it's core actually that gets it. Oh, I'm getting cold.
Is it core? Okay.
No, I'm not gonna take that.
Right. The doctrine stuff is just everybody, right? Or is it only?
No, I think it's everyone. Yeah, you get +1 to hit.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then I had 1 reroll from. Oh, they're not that many. They're just Skitari. I see. Okay, yeah. Learning this army bit by bit, and then the wound you on 4s, right? Strength 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 wounds. It's just -1.
Which I ignore.
That's
So I have a 4 up save.
nice.
And they make
And he
it.
tanks it. So the second guy goes into the same unit. 3-3. And that's 9 shots.
9 shots, here we go. That should kill him.
Rolling hard. Okay, so hit you on 2s.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. I think this one is cocked. I'll just roll it. So 4 saves. And it's 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. So there's 1 remaining on 1 wound.
Yep.
I like the next one. I should have done. Okay, then I could just do it on this. I could have had cover on 1.
So Tim, you could have had cover on one,
Yeah.
but you decided to wound this guy. So you're not having cover this time?
Yeah. Otherwise, I need to re-roll if you don't mind, because otherwise I need to do it at 4 wounds, right?
Yeah, we filmed it, right? I don't know. But now if I shoot you again and you put the wound on this guy who's not in cover also.
Yeah. No, I have to
want
do
the
it like
cover?
that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So do I really want to kill the Hive Guard? Yes, I want to kill the Hive Guard. Yeah, because all the small guns will get the small stuff, but it's just hiding now. So the last disintegrator into the Hive Guard. And I can't see the big guy. Okay, Hive Guard. 6 shots on 2s. And then on 4s. So only 2.
First one.
Kills the guy.
Yeah. So now the question is, do I want to be greedy and try and re-roll it? Then I have to roll 2 4s. So the odds of me taking that is 25%. No, I'll just take 2 damage on this guy. And then
Yep.
take it on the guy in cover.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
it didn't make it either.
Cool.
3.
Yeah.
So I
That's
took
great.
2 flyer bombs and 3 disintegrators to the face. Half the unit died, so it's not too bad.
No.
With his buffed up +1 to hit units. So
So now it's time to show the cheese of Electro Priests and make a 10-inch charge.
I roll a 9 twice.
Yeah, it's a 10, right? I need
Yeah,
a-
yeah. It
first
was
need to roll
7 and then
minus
-3.
Okay, so roll it. 10.
7.
Can I spend a CP here?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cheers.
Why not?
Okay, I didn't make the charge. Luckily I killed some Hive Guard. Are they fearless? I think so, right? With this
Yeah,
extra-
everything is within synapse range.
That's
You
cool.
also did not kill any infantry,
Damn it.
That's your.
so I don't even
That's my
need to kill it.
secondary there.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so now it's
So
Tim's
greedy.
turn.
So greedy. Okay, so this one is halved, so it can only move 4 inches.
Yep.
So if I move it 4 inches to that way, do the guns then see? So the gun will stick out over there. Oh, I can actually see some guys. That's in a straight line. Hey, that works, right? Okay, we'll see about this.
Hmm?
Like, I don't actually need to do anything in my command phase. I just get 1 CP, so I'm up to 9.
That's like 90% of my turn is the command phase, and then I just shoot stuff. That's it.
So, just now, what did you score at the end of your turn?
Engage for 2.
No, you're not fully within.
Yeah, so this
Oh yeah,
one.
okay, so that's okay. I
So
thought
2
you
points on engage.
Yep.
Really, the benefit is in the next turn.
Yep.
And you've got the AtMech specific one, which name eludes me, but that's
Yeah.
kill infantry units for that.
Yeah. And I didn't.
can-
Yep.
What was his other secondary?
Engage banners.
Oh yeah, banners.
So for the people at home, the let's go to the scoreboard real quick. So this is what it looks like at the end of first turn for the AtMech. He scored 2 points on the fronts. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, mental interrogation is actually called. What's the mission called again? Do you take a quick peeky wiki?
Overrun.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
No, the AdMech stuff.
Well, it has a special name. Basically, what he needs to do is he needs to have a vehicle on the board. Then he needs to kill more infantry units. Then Tim kills vehicle units of his. That's what he needs to do. And each time he does that, he scores 3 points. And it's called Eradication. I see. Well, are our objectives infinitely tall? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Are they, Martijn?
Yeah, but the building is bigger than 5, I think.
Building, but it's about the floor. Is the floor in 5? No, right? The
That's
floor is higher than 5.
That's a tough one. I think it's 5-ish actually.
It's more than 5, so on this building you won't hold the objective.
Okay.
'Cause it's a cylinder.
Yeah, but how
Yeah.
high is the cylinder?
5 inches then.
It's 5 inches, so it's 5-inch cylinder. Yeah.
Okay. So can you stand on top of the billboards? Yes,
You
you
cannot stand
can.
on top of the billboard because it's
Too bad.
Too bad.
To answer your question, Michelle, welcome to the stream, by the way. We've got Justin's playing his AtMac, and we've got Tim playing his Tyranids, and then in the studio are also me, the stream operator Stefan, and Martijn's just over here, busy, frantically ticking away at his laptop, on which I can only imagine has something to do with the Hanseatic Alliance open tickets being sold in like 10 minutes, which is a nice thing, but that also brings with it a lot of administration. But yeah, we're very proud and very grateful, obviously, to have sold everything out in 6 minutes. Chap, yeah, you're right. This is like a deluxe vacation report in the desert. I mean, they're just chilling out. The AdMac have come along. They're having a beach party with the Tyranids. You know, they brought their water guns and now having a fun little squirt party. Sounded wrong, but you know, there you have it.
20 inches is that's way over there. Okay. Okay, so then I need to measure on this side to see that my base is fully 22. That's like, oh.
Tim is just trying to scoop a little Tyranid warrior with metabolic overdrive. He's just running his brains out. And on a 1 he gets 1 mortar or something.
Yeah, I actually have to roll a dice for that. Does he get a mortal wound?
Yeah, he
does,
gets it.
But does he have feel no pain? He does!
He runs so fast he doesn't feel the mortar wounds he gets from running. But yeah.
No, it's my hive mind telling him you don't actually feel that pain. You don't actually feel
Wow.
that.
I think Tim is like the only Tyranid player capable of moving models with his hive mind. Just using his mind, moving. Yeah. So the little brave Tyranid warriors just standing.
Yeah, there we go.
Guys, do you want anything else to drink?
Do you have a new Coke?
Yeah, we have.
I'll have
Always Coke.
some iced tea.
Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Cheers.
Well, ready? Well, Tim's working away on his movement phase. How did you think your first turn went, Justin?
Yeah, like you said, it felt like I was shooting like water guns, so not doing too much damage. I didn't even kill the infantry unit because I totally forgot about the mission. But I have this nice little plan here. These two guys are just making bird noises like their printer, and they're just getting their action done to get some nice buffs up for the chickens. So I'm just hoping the chickens will live through this turn, like Tim shooting back. They have this little ignore AP1 and 2 on them, so it kind of helps. And then if all my buffs go off, I expect them to go full ham and kill like one of the big dinosaurs.
Right.
So which guy was gonna do the exploding sixes and the
This guy is exploding sixes. This guy is plus 1 strength, I think.
Plus 1 strength, yeah.
I need to check. Are the senses plus 1 strength? No, this guy's plus 1 strength. He's exploding sixes.
Okay. How many wounds do they have?
So Tim found out a really small gap inside my army that I left my 2 characters just doing their action, but I moved away with all the other stuff. Now they're just out in the open, ready to be shot to death.
Whoops.
Whoops, big whoopsie here. Just like I totally forgot about this objective in an infantry unit, so I need to step out my priest just to get
It's
a banner
kind
on
of
there.
interesting how fast you forget things when you're playing a new army.
Yep, the Admech stuff is so much. But the Dominus, he's the +1 strength guy, has 5 wounds with a 2-up save, and the Marshal has 4 wounds with a 4-up save. There you go.
Any invul saves? 2-up save for the Manipulus guy? That's pretty good. Oh wait, is it already with the +1 save?
Nope. Without. So this guy is a 5-up invul.
Yeah, and you can't get better than 2+. So it's 2+ up to 2+.
They both have a 5-up invul.
Okay.
But they can repair themselves.
So Tim, would you say, and Justin just mentioned that pretty much his shooting phase did nothing. I mean, the only thing you lost was 3 of the Hive Guard.
Yeah.
Would you say that's like what you expected?
The bombs, and the other half was the 3 disintegrators shooting it.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad. And not so shabby.
Kom eraan, kom maar. Ja.
Een vriend over dat
So what's going on here, Tim? When all of a sudden you're very quiet.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about what to do.
He's talking with his Tyranids, but through the hive mind, of course.
Yeah, I'm getting called by my son, so it's like I'm ignoring him now.
Just ignore your kid. Play Warhammer. Come on.
Yeah, so I have these guys standing here, and like, of course, he decimated my hive guard. So I'm wondering if I should something like what I'm going to put in them. I guess it's too greedy to like. I have this guy trying to which can shoot these guys, but I'm not sure if I can even kill them. Like, I probably won't kill them with 12 shots. That's 6 hits. That's 5 wounds, so they won't all die. But these guys, of which most of them are hidden as well, so I think I'll need to clear them out with the Hormigons.
Yeah, but one cool thing is I think the Electro Priests are core. So outside of 12 you get -1 to hit also from Stages.
Yeah, I get -1 to hit anyway, so that's like the whole thing.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah, so like this guy is within 12, so he actually doesn't get the -1. But then I'm thinking like I should probably put the Hormigons into them. They have 1 wound, right?
Yeah, they're core and they have 1 wound, 5 up invul, 5 up female pain.
Toughness 3?
Yeah, toughness 3.
Do they overwatch? No, they don't, they
I
can't.
wish. But I have the stratagem, electroshock, so I can make you
Yeah,
fight
make
last.
fight last, yeah.
Yep.
Wait, I'm confused, Tim. You talked about your son. Do you have an actual son?
I have an actual son, yeah.
Wait a minute. When did this happen?
A little gaunt.
He's 10.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I have a girlfriend who already had a kid. And we've been together for a
Okay,
couple of
yeah,
years.
yeah, we
So
got caught up. Yes,
he's not
yes,
actually
yes,
mine,
yes,
but he's
alright.
my stepchild. Yeah.
Well, Shop's saying your son's calling you to give you tips on how to play.
Wait, is Shop looking?
Yeah.
My best friend, Shop. How are you doing, mate? I need to tell Shop I missed his Stompas last weekend.
Oh, he wasn't at the
Amsterdam
Amsterdam Battle
tournament.
Brothers tournament.
Nope.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Where were you, Shop?
He missed out because there was such a little amount of players that could actually go there.
That's fair.
I think. Okay, so that has to go.
He's being
So the
quiet,
Exocrine probably has to shoot in here, and the Hive Guards probably also need to shoot in there.
Yeah, just shoot my priest.
So I didn't bring. I brought the Horror, which is standing on this side. Are you within 24 actually?
But you can totally like move within 12 of me, right? And don't get the -1. Or oh, did you get the -1 if you move? Are these guys infantry?
Huh? But I didn't move them.
Yeah.
No, but
are they infantry or not?
yes, they are.
Okay, so they get a -1 for moving or not?
But I didn't move them.
Yeah. Okay. So if you move, you get a -1, or if you stand still, you get a -1, right?
Yeah, but
so,
if I stand still, I get reroll once to hit.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why you're standing still, and I totally messed up this guy. He's within 12 of the big guy.
Yeah. Why did you put them there anyway?
Because I wanted
because you
to
had to.
charge.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay.
Then I needed to move
Yeah.
3 inches back
Yeah.
because I took the wrong doctrine. Such a bad act, my player here.
Okay, so I think that is also about like so. These guys are going to deploy scramblers.
Yes.
So you're done with your movement, by the way, Tim?
Yeah.
Could you recap your movement?
So I moved this Hierodule forward a little bit, so I could potentially shoot the Electromancers taking the objective there. But I don't think he's actually going to kill them because it's 12 shots. I have -1 to hit because like that's Stitchy's trait. So only 6 hits, and then 2's to wound, so 5 wounds, and then he has his invul save. Yeah, I have AP -2, so yeah, so like I'm gonna kill like 3, 4 if I'm lucky. So that's not gonna put a dent into them. And then my warrior is standing there bravely. Maybe I should put him to the other side actually. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway. I don't want to give him.
The lone warrior running his brains out.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, he had enough movement, so I'll just
Yeah, it's fine.
take a toe into that turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to get charged by the electric guys to give them a buff.
Oh
there-
yeah, because you need to kill a unit.
Yeah, so there he's just gonna be on this side
Yeah,
over here.
You're standing in the beach.
And I think I will need to shoot this guy with the exocrine and
Yep.
with the hive guard, otherwise it's not gonna be enough.
Psychic stuff.
So like the only thing I'm wondering is I could still shoot him maybe with this guy into there and then finish it up with the hive guard and have this guy shoot something else. But then also
Yeah, but then you kill a full unit, or not?
yeah, but I can also just fire this guy into him and then fire the hive guard and then fire twice if really needed. No, he can't see over there. And he can shoot both characters and be super greedy and do damage 3. Okay, psychic phase first.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Neurothrope is going to put Symbiostorm on the exocrine.
Yep. Oh, barrels!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it.
This is the hive mind.
I'm just gonna take it. 1.
Immortal. Okay. 6 up to no pain.
No, not for Chronos. Okay, then I'll be past Smite, because that's not needed. Then we have the Broodlord. He's going to cast a Catalyst on this guy. That's the 5 up to no pain,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Goes
power
off
there.
on 9.
Yes.
So that's good.
What's the catalyst going on?
Catalyst is the Phenol Pain 5 up
Yeah, who's that going on?
on the big Hierodule here.
All right.
Okay, so that's also done.
As a 5 up to no pain.
Then we have the Swarmlord. Going to cast the Horror on your chickens. 6 to cast. I roll 5. I really want this to go off, so I'll pay 1 CP for that.
Paying a CP.
And another 5. Yes!
Oh, he failed it again.
I'm actually down to 7 CP. I got +1. I used 1 for metabolic and I 1 for the reroll. I also have Scream, but that is irrelevant. Alright, then we can do some shooting. I pay 1 CP to put my exocrine to ignore the move I did in the movement phase.
Alright, bringing that down to 6 CP then.
Now the question is, do I want extra damage on that guy? If I can delete 2 characters, is that worth it? But everyone has extra save now, huh? So it's super annoying.
Is the chat active or not?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Good.
Okay, so Tim is like totally deciding if he needs to be greedy and kill with 2 super buffing characters or just powering up here, or just what's the choice actually?
Or shoot something else.
Or shoot something else.
Not use. Well, I'm going to shoot them, but the question is like because these ignore AP 1 and 2 now, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so it's not worth even shooting in them because they have a 2-up save. So I want to shoot these characters which are outside of 3 inches, but I can increase the damage of the Hierodule to 3. So for the guy on the left, it doesn't really matter because he only has 4 wounds, right? So he'll need 2 regardless. But the guy on the right has how many wounds? 5?
So he has 4
5
and he
wounds.
has 5.
Yeah, but he has a
Are
2
you
up
sure?
save, right?
Yes.
So that is, and I also
Chat
can-
saying never be greedy.
Never be
Yeah,
greedy.
that's my own rule,
You heard the
actually.
chat.
Yeah, but is it greedy though?
Don't
Because
kill my
like will
characters.
only require 2 saves. Failed. So 4s. So 6 shots onto him because I have 2 cannons. So 6 shots on one guy, 6 shots on the other. 6 guys shots. That's because that's stitches is 3 hits. And toughness 4.
From the characters?
Like I think one guy.
Yeah, the little
like-
one is 4, but the big one.
Yeah, does he have 5? Because if he has 5, I don't think it's worth it. If it has 4, then probably.
So the Dominus has toughness 4 also and 5 wounds. Yeah, you could hit him.
Yeah, it's 2 CP though.
And for 2CP, you can ignore
Yeah,
the
and-
character rule.
No, like he's outside of the character range.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
so
this is my mistake. I let these guys just power up. They do it at the start of the command phase, so they can't move after, otherwise their action fail. And then I just started moving the whole army, not thinking about these guys. So I moved everything away from them, and now they're just out to the open, ready to be shot.
I think it's like I'm not gonna. This is gonna be super effective CP usage, so I'm gonna use it.
With 2 things. One was never be greedy, and second they're saying they would focus on killing one of the characters and kill one that's already alive.
So Tim,
Okay, that can also.
you're being
alright.
greedy. You're shooting both the characters.
No, I haven't
Is that
declared
the
my
chat?
shooting, right? But yeah, like killing one is. So the chat is saying just kill one of the characters and be done with it.
Check. This one gives exploding 6s, and this one gives +1 strength.
I'm gonna go for the exploding 6s. I'm gonna listen to chat and not be greedy.
It's kind of big.
And it's data tether to ignore negatives.
Yep.
So like
That's
I'm
it.
just gonna shoot 12 shots into the
Into
marshal.
the marshal. Not overcharging with the CP?
No.
Okay.
So if like what would have happened? Or not.
Yeah, okay.
So,
5.
First one, no 4s.
Oh, you hit on 3s.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So 4 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh, dude.
So that's 3 wounds.
And it's AP?
Minus 2.
So 5 up into?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 lions!
Yeah, see? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I listened to
So the 3 misses, right? The blue 3?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Not a 4 save.
So I'm so sorry, chat. You're not gonna see the cool new Admech model now. He died.
You died?
He exploded in a shower of acid.
Yep.
Okay,
My
then
fault, my boo-boo.
Exo is going to shoot the Electromancers here. Oh, he can actually. No, he has to. Like, I'm gonna declare both now. He's gonna shoot both cannon volleys in that unit.
So this one guy is ruining the day of this whole unit. They went to the beach together. One guy standing on the wrong side of the wall. Now the whole unit is getting shot.
Yeah, and actually, I'm not getting the -1 now because I'm within 12.
Within 12. Yep.
So 5s are exploding hits.
Nice.
Rerolling ones.
Dude. These
So
exo grinds
1
rolling
miss
hot.
and 1, 2, 3, 4 extra hits.
I'm only toughness 3.
So 2+. Okay, I think that's 11. 4, 8. Oh, sorry, it's even more. 12, 13.
13 wounds.
Yeah, 13 out of 15
Oh my
shots.
God. So yeah, this is a 5 up and then a 5
Hey.
tuna pain, right? Is it
Damage 2.
Damage 2. Okay, yeah. So 5 ups. Make 4. And
And
then
then
5
another
ups, and I
5 up,
reroll
and
the
then
5s.
another-
Yeah. Okay, so I have 4 5s. Can I roll double 5s?
Woo!
Easy, 2 double 5s. So 3, 6, 7 guys dead. And I have this nice little stratagem where if I'm within 6 of an objective marker,
Or 3. What was it?
I can auto pass morale. So I think I'm gonna leave the guy behind the wall. Okay, 1, 2,
You have to be in 6
3,
of the not of the
4.
full marker, right? You have to be within 6 of the middle of the marker, right? This doesn't count as the objective. This is the
Oh, that's
objective.
true.
So if he is within 6, then you should leave him.
Yeah, so I need to pay like the full CP. Okay, whatever. One guy.
You're gonna roll a 1.
I'm just gonna roll a 1. There it is. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm getting outshot by a Tyranid.
Then we have the Hive Guard. 1 guy remaining, eh?
Yep.
Well, you should mention that. Like the weirdest armies are good at shooting now, like Tyranids and orcs and stuff.
Yeah.
So chickens is not worth it. Then we have more electro dudes there.
Electro dudes.
Yeah, it's like it's not really super effective. These guys have 2 wounds, huh? The horse guys. The horse guys.
I think even
And they have
like
they have
3.
a 4-up save, so now they have a 3-up save.
Let me check. The Cerberus Raiders. They have 2 wounds with a 4-up save and a 5-up info. And there are this.
Are they a threat is then a question. At the moment not really. Are they a threat? They can block me off. Other than that, they tag this guy. He's going, well, I'm -1 anyway, right? Because of the forest.
Yep. You should have touched it. But that
No, that would have
you
reduced my
would have got
movement.
it like 2 movement.
Yeah. So I think it's actually, yeah, I can also shoot the tank, but it's also not going to kill it. I'm going to shoot these guys with this one.
The dudes, the small
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
6, 3, 6. I can actually be greedy and shoot both. But then I don't think that's 4, 3. Toughness 4, huh? 2 still wounds. No, I'm not going to kill them.
You're gonna be greedy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm
No.
going to shoot that unit over there.
Chat will tell you again not to be greedy.
1 hit, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. And 2 plus. 4 wounds.
AP? Something.
2.
So I roll 1 5-up. It's damage 2.
Yep.
He perfectly kills the raiders. I'm really getting outshot by Tyranids here.
Then we have the Hive Guard.
Yep.
And the only effective shooting I see here is now that lonely guy over there.
Leave my guy alone.
So he's outside of 12. I guess he's Skitari, so he gets the 12, whatever it is. I think it goes for infantry anyway. And then we have the 36 inches. So can we do anything on the other side? Not really, huh? Outside of range. So we have some rangers parked over there.
Yep.
Are they the only ones on the objective?
Yeah, but I think I still would hold like 5 and 10. So
Yeah, you would, but like that means you would have to put that character there and the tank, because otherwise you can't protect him. So
Yep,
you'd have to put the
that's true.
transport back.
That's true.
There's troops coming out here. What's their leadership?
What of the
The Rangers.
11?
I would say that too.
Okay. So leadership of Rangers is 7 with the sergeant. It's called an alpha. That's really
That's
cool.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so 2 Hive Guards are going to shoot this guy, and 1 Hive Guard. Is that worth it? No, I won't be greedy. Like all the Hive Guards are shooting that one guy.
Alright, he wants him dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Just gonna pick him up.
3 hits.
Oh wow. 2s? Strength 8?
Yeah, 3 wounds, ignore cover, AP -2, damage D3.
Easy gonna roll 3 5s here. Nope.
No,
Not
he's-
even a
he's-
5.
No, so it's pretty
3
much gone.
dice.
No, I had to be sure.
Yep.
Right, I think that was my shooting. Then
Yep.
we can go and charge.
Oh.
So, Yeah, I'm actually going to charge these guys with the Hierodule.
So I will spend the CP to do the horsey stratagem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm just making you use your CP.
yes, this stratagem in your opponent's charge phase, when a Cerberus Raiders unit from your army is selected as a target of a charge. If that unit is not within engagement range of any enemy units, it can make a normal move. Until the end of your phase, that unit can fire Overwatch to defend. Yeah. So for 2 CP, I'm just gonna really cheeky move these guys away. 12 inches.
Alright. While you do that, Krill's saying please pass on Tessa's greetings to Tim.
Oh, thanks, Tessa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how's Tessa doing? And how are the kids doing?
I know that his kid is watching Star Wars right now.
Nice.
So he started episode 1 last week. And this
No,
week's
you started
2.
episode 4. Come on. It's the wrong order.
Shit.
I'm going to redirect my charge
We
to
should change the child.
I'm going to redirect my charge to
So
the
because
tank.
I moved my guys back, this new stratagem says it does not fill the charge, so it can charge again into this.
Wait, because did you actually move enough?
No, you can roll 12.
No, 11 is enough, huh?
Yeah. You can try to roll it. Yeah, because
No, I'll charge the tank.
your opponent can then select a new target from the charge. Yes, you can say just. So what do you pick? Only the transport?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually rolled a
Tim rolls a
12.
12.
He would have made them again.
Yeah, he would have.
I would have made them, yeah.
made the charge.
Alright.
Loved it.
4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, which I don't. I could reroll this. What's your toughness?
7?
Yeah, so 3s to wounds.
It's like 12 wounds.
3s. 2 wounds. AP
AP?
minus 3.
So probably 6s. Oh, okay, that's nothing.
Damage.
Is it D6?
No, it's 3 plus D3. So
Oh.
that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
And if you reroll this in a 3, it blows
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, or I can just fight again.
So, should we ask the chat if you need to be greedy?
No, I can also just spend 3 CP and fight again.
Tim is burning CP like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, but like, what am I gonna spend it on? Like, when all the infantry is dead,
Yep.
then like,
That's true.
that's
You're just gonna wait till Justin is calling names and then.
your tank can fight, and then I'll just hit again.
Yeah? Okay. So, nobody has ever seen a probably bracketed Atmec transport fight.
Or should I?
That should be exciting. Anyway, I wanted to mention that it's pretty. CP jar is still empty, so these 2 players have been performing admirably, not swearing. CP jar is empty. It's a shame, or is it a good thing?
7. My tank can
Yeah, but
be
6
20.
auto hits.
Yeah, is it true?
Yeah, 6 auto
Okay,
hits.
so can I attack back or do you want to be greedy?
It's 1 CP, yeah?
Yep.
Like, I'm wondering if it's like okay to just leave it, because
It's a 1 CP chance to save 3 CP later.
yeah, but the question is, can you block me off on this? I have OPSEC standing on this objective, and if you
Yep.
kill that off and then put something here, then I only have 1 objective. That's like my thing, and then I lose out on primary. But that means you'll put stuff in my face, which I actually like. You have to put stuff there.
Okay, so Tim is deciding to reroll this based on if I
Like
better
how
put
many
stuff
objectives
in
I
his
call.
face.
Because if I kill it with the reroll, I can overrun back onto this, but I
Yes.
can also fight again. So the question is like, how much do I value my CP, and if I'm gonna use it again? Like, I think I won't use that much CP actually. I'll reroll it. So down to 5. Damage. There we go.
Yay!
It blows up.
So I can auto-explode with a stratagem. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 CP. Let me double check.
So you used the CP reroll, right, Tim?
I used the CP reroll on the damage of the second attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
It's
now,
1.
so you're down to 5 CP, right?
Yes.
And then Just is now going to use an auto explode stratagem, so that's probably 1 CP.
It's 1 if it's a really big one. It's 2. But it's an Adeptus Mechanicus war gear stratagem. So my guy over here, I paid 30 points to give him to make him part of the Holy Order, but now I can reduce the cost of a stratagem by 1. So I'm gonna do it. So
Is that this guy or is it the guy that's dead?
It's this guy.
Okay.
So it's a free-
minimum of 1.
Yeah.
So he can actually make stratagems for free.
We should have like a double
Yep,
Martijn
I'm
check
gonna.
for this.
So is this the explosion stratagem?
I'm gonna read.
So your chickens are also gonna get hit, right?
So I think it's
It's D3.
for
Yeah, it's
you, right?
D3. It's D3.
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't say to a minimum of
My
1.
chickens?
That's cool.
It's just one.
Just one.
Hey.
I can heal like with every
Yeah.
unit here. And then your guy just 3. No.
2. Okay. Feel no pain? Actually, I'm out of synapse, so I just take 2 wounds.
Yep.
Out of 6 inches from a synapse unit.
Okay, and now the guys come out. But now I need to roll, right? 10 dice.
Oh, there are 10 guys in there. Oh no.
So I lose 2 guys.
Two, only 2.
It's fine, right?
Rookie numbers.
2 is fine.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah. I've seen 10 before.
So I can
Seen
do
10?
this
Yeah, I have seen
thing.
10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With 10 ones or
Yeah,
1 and 2s
yeah.
when
No,
desperate?
no,
like that?
10 ones. I've seen them.
That's just sad.
From my own rhino. Start of 8th, my own rhino.
Just 2, right?
That was fun.
But I've also had moments where I had to make 15 saves, a 4+, and I made them all.
That's pro numbers.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. If you roll enough dice, it happens.
So I'm just gonna make sure I'm within 9 of this guy for his like little small buff to these guys. And I'm within 4 of the forest, so I can move inside the forest and shoot you with not a -1. Okay, and then you kill my tank, and do you want to overrun me?
I do. I'm going to advance.
Yep.
6.
6.
So moving 14.
So Tim is not shy of 6s anymore.
Oh, 6s have been activated.
Add it to your skill level.
Yeah.
6s.
I've rolled a lot of 6s this turn.
Yeah, what can I say? I play Latmec army and getting outshot by Tyranid army.
Yeah.
So the idea is that if you do want to go on this objective, that you come within an inch of this guy.
The idea is that he's dead by the end of my shooting phase.
Well, like, we'll see what happens.
Okay, cool. So Martijn, can I get the book? I need to do the doctrine stuff again.
Alright. I'm gonna give it to you,
So
man.
this is the end of your turn.
Yes.
then,
Yeah, I get 2 points for engage.
Yep.
I did 1 deploy scramblers, and my stuff is still alive.
So let's take a look. You got 2 points for engage. 1 for well, you did the scramblers.
Yeah.
Well, we can give you the 5 points. 4 or 5 for scramblers.
No, oh, you mean the new one? We're doing the old one,
No,
right?
I'm doing the old one, but I usually do that. Yeah, it's all.
No,
or
that's
nothing.
it's all or nothing. Yeah, it's just to wait it out.
And then when we stand, we fight is also at the end. So for now, you've got 2. We're going into the second battle round, top. You get a CP, sir.
You get a CPU.
So you go up to 11. And how many objectives are you currently?
3.
3.
And
Is
that's
that more than the Tyranids?
No.
And I have 3 banners up, so that's 3 points.
So you get 3 points for banners.
Yep.
There we go.
And okay, let's see. So I will do. I like +1 save.
No, you can't use it again.
Yeah, I used the +1 to hit.
Oh, okay. Well, why did it? Oh,
So
would that have changed anything? No.
So the character who died doesn't even.
oh no,
have a name
no,
yet.
that's
I think I
not
wanna
that's
name
not
it.
true because I reduced my move, right?
Yeah,
And that's with the +1 save.
yeah. So what was the +1 to hit from? Oh, and you didn't. You had the reroll 1 to hit, reroll 1 to wounds. So they were actually not hitting on 2s.
Yeah, so I cheated last turn.
Yeah,
Sorry
oh, no.
guys, I cheated last turn.
Cheats.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do,
I don't think it really mattered that way anyway.
I'm gonna do now the +1, this skill.
Mm.
And it gives me -1 weapon
It
skill.
mattered for those guys on the hive guard though.
Yeah, so what should we say?
not use
I
it
think
anymore.
I should just take the -3 move and just. I used the +1 ballistic skill and I did move 3 inches more.
Yeah, so you swap it around now. So you have the reroll 1 to hit 2 wounds and the
Yeah. So
reroll damage
I
for
think-
this turn, with whatever. Or the next time,
but
whatever
this is
you want
only
to
the
use.
AdMax stuff, and I don't have any AdMax stuff. Only this. This Kitari stuff is important.
Okay, so what would you want to use?
I would love to have +1 to hit.
Yeah, which I won't allow because you already had it.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna get +1 save then.
Yeah. Did it matter on anything, the +1 save? For my shooting?
Did you shoot at the chickens?
No.
Yeah, no.
So I will do +1 save.
Yeah.
And then we'll spend the CP to.
Did he die,
Get-
Morel, the sad panda?
No,
I killed him with
shot
the hive guard.
Ah,
I didn't want to be
just be
greedy.
sure, just to be
Yeah,
sure.
I did not want to be greedy.
So +1 save for my whole army, so balanced, and then I will do the one where I can use this thing again.
Well, everyone is getting extra stuff, right? And it's only for 1 turn. It's not like it's the end of the world.
Use the strategy in your command phase. Select an Adeptus Mechanicus unit from your army within 6 inches of a friendly tech priest unit model. Select one can't go. Oh, so it's only for AdMech. So you can't get the +1 to hit again. Okay, so +1 save for everybody.
That command ability, huh? That,
Yep.
like, was he within 6 inches of a chicken? Or was it as, where, like, select a unit? Because he did that action, right? What happens then?
So this is 6 inches.
Yeah.
He didn't action.
Yeah.
So now I.
What did the
can
action
use the
say?
Second
Oh,
table
right.
of the one.
Yeah, okay.
So now I can say these guys get +1 strength
Yeah, okay.
because you killed exploding 60 guy. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna say you get +1 strength. I'm just gonna keep his one. Ignore AP 1 and 2 on the chickens.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they had, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
AP 1 and 2.
And then this normal.
That's why I didn't
his
shoot them.
normal ability is pick a unit within 9. So these guys. So these guys get +6 inch range and +1.
Yeah, his
strength.
radium stuff, yeah.
And then I'm gonna start my movement phase. I'm just gonna put these guys in the forest.
Just saying you should be tar and feathered, Justin, for your mistake.
Yep.
-1 CP for the CP.
No, the thing is,
Nope.
I just ticked him for his word that I had
I think it actually is a
the
good one
the
to say
negative
if you
one for.
cheated, you lose a seat.
No, but he made a mistake.
Not now, but in the future.
No, it's not
Yeah.
a
It's gotta
mistake.
be in the
I
cheat
thought
jar.
I thought it was +1 to hit and you
Multiple
lose
jars.
3-inch move.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna make a cheat
okay.
jar.
Yeah. Okay.
And the
I cheated.
swear.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry
no,
guys,
that's
I
right,
cheated.
yeah.
Okay, I accept it. I cheated.
Politically correct your.
oh, they're coming back.
Just scouting, engaging. You all know what to do.
Okay, so
Uh,
for you guys, it's 10 to 9, just to give you an idea of what time it is.
In other words.
Hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken's gonna fully blow up this guy. So these guys bracket, but do you have anything like to? pump
Yes.
up?
I
So
can
to
heal
act like
them.
full-
I can
okay.
heal them again.
One chicken here.
But it's still generally worth it to shoot them. But if you bracket them by 1 wound, then I'll just heal it up.
This new codex is pretty complicated, actually.
It is.
Well,
It is.
Not so much complicated, it's just that you have a lot of options.
It's perfect for Gerard.
Yeah.
It's like a Sudoku for wargamers.
Wow. You said it,
And I said it here
and
as
he
well.
said it in the chat.
I did at the same time.
It's at the same time, it's Sudoku for wargamers. It really is. It
Ooh,
really is.
very nice. Okay. Yeah, these guys are gonna get back in the boat. See you
I
later.
think that with AdMac, you really need a cheat sheet. Just have something next to it. Okay, this is what I need to do every turn.
A cheap sheep.
This game is so bad. I haven't seen any orcs yet.
Is that shop?
New goal, new community goal. If you have green, you can call in the green tide.
Yeah.
Orcs all over the place.
I mean, guys, this might be. So this might be a great time to actually let you guys know that we have a community challenge going on. So you cannot call in a green tide, there is a community challenge for I believe I set it now at 10,000 points, so people can collectively spend their points to call in Sly Marbo. So if the chat, and it's a challenge that keeps on going, so it's persistent throughout stream. So if the stream chat collects 10,000 points into the community challenge, they can call in Sly Marbo. Now what does that mean? I hear you ask. Nobody knows. You know, Sly Marbo will appear. What will he do? Where will he come from?
You need 50 thou.
What will he say? You need 50 thou. It's not cheap to call in Sly Marbo. True. Also, we have in the community challenge, by the way, where you can spend your points to fund that. So you can actually start a poll so that the chat can, through the poll, decide which matchup they would like to see, and we'll arrange that. And we haven't seen any naming going on yet in chat. So somebody wants to name a character, they can spend their points on that as well.
So I'm touching the ruin. Yep.
Doesn't matter for the flyer.
Yeah. I thought he
It's an
can't
aircraft. Doesn't matter.
I thought he can't see over, but he can always be seen.
Oh yeah, that does.
So
yeah.
I need to attack the ruin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So guys, and at the end of my movement phase, my flyers are deep striking in, and I'm asking the one big question you always need to ask yourself at the end of your movement phase. Is there a big blob of 30 counts coming my way?
And the answer is
And the answer is yes. So it's coming
Yes,
from
of course.
strategic reserves, right?
Yeah.
So it needs to be within 6 inches of the board edge and not within my deployment zone on turn 2. So I just measured out, this is my deployment, 10 inches, and this flyer is blocking them off like here. So no gaunt sneaking around in my deployment zone next turn.
Alright, so we've got, as an example, AO Martijn, which is Martijn, sitting here in the studio. He's called the Swarmlord. He will now be called Come and Hug Me.
Who?
Come and Hug Me.
Come and hug
It's
me.
now called
Come and hug me. Okay.
Come
He
and
will
hug
live
me.
up to his name.
Yeah. We'll abbreviate to Hug Me.
But everybody just talks about how good the Swarmlord is, and then every Tyranid player ever just has him standing behind the wall for 5 turns.
No. The 2.5 turns, and then he gets to play.
Oh, 2.5 turns,
Yeah.
okay.
First, is there any shooting? No, we can play.
So can all the chickens see your tail? Probably yes, right?
This guy?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Like it's all the way up to here,
Yep.
right?
From this gun.
Yeah, and otherwise it's like, yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Do you still have a
Okay.
chicken behind the wall? No, right?
Nope.
Or did you move the
I moved the
big
characters
guy?
inside. So,
All right, you actually have people around him now.
yep.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna find out how good everything shoots. So,
So you're done with your movement phase?
yes.
So could you recap your movement phase and tell
Yep.
us what the plan is?
Yep. So this guy came around the corner just with his gun, like just sticking out and just shooting sideways. But now my Scorpius disintegrators can shoot him back. So I moved him outside of my corner as well. So prepare to kill this guy with their rocket launchers and stuff.
Oh no!
Then I moved this thing up the board. If I don't kill this guy, I thought maybe I could charge him, tag the guy, so he won't shoot my chickens. I really like my chickens, and I would just want to keep him alive. Then the chickens are gonna shoot the big dinosaur here. I'll hope they'll kill him. I don't know. And
It's possible.
these guys are just gonna be annoying, do whatever they do. And then this fire prevented the big blob of counts coming inside of this side of the board. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the big things first and shoot the chickens. Or just do I want to shoot the rangers? I don't know now. Okay, so I'm not gonna shoot the chickens first.
Alright, chicken.
Can this guy shoot the counts?
What's his range?
That's 24, it's just the stubbers. So I have 4 stubbers here. Just gonna shoot this guy.
Oh, the warrior.
Is he T4, T5?
He's T4.
So I hit you on 4s now.
What's the downside that you have this turn?
Downside?
Yeah, you like for your doctrine now.
Yeah, -1. No. Now I have the -3 move, I think.
with the
Because
+1 save, you have -3 move.
Yeah, and I took that one now, right? Because
Yeah.
I took this one.
Yeah.
Because you cheated.
Because I cheated. So let's see. So that's 6 wounds, AP 0.
Marsha Sicker. This joint.
I have light cover.
No, it's just dense. It's a
But
forest,
doesn't
right?
a forest does a forest give light cover?
No, it's just dense, right?
I don't know.
No, it's just dense. Yeah, it's just dense. Only the creators would have +1 cover.
Then I have 4+.
Right. We have another person in chat. Michel is naming the Brood Lord Dennis the Menace.
Come on, me and Dennis Ben.
Yeah.
So one remaining.
Yeah, I just leave that for the Scorpius. Yeah, I'm gonna do the small trick with these guys. They're now +1 strength, -1 AP. So they're AP 2 now and strength 5
Why are they strength 5?
because of the Dominus buff.
No, that works on 1 unit.
Yeah, the Dominus gave it to them
Oh, not the chickens?
because it's not a galvanic rifle or something, right?
Galvanic rifle only increases the AP.
Back to the rule
Cheating
book.
again! Where's the cheating guard?
AP and range. Range 36.
Yeah, okay, so
And I
need
think
to...
they're heavy, so you also have -1 to hit.
Yep. Galvanic field. In your command phase, select the forged core unit within 9 inches of this model. That I did. At 6 inches to the
You
range
got the first part right.
and -1 AP. Okay.
Point.
Tim is correct. I'm
Nice
not.
point. 10 point. Yeah.
So, the Rangers are the only strength 4 now.
4, yeah.
So I went you on 6s.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Okay, then I will shoot the chickens first. So, 1, 2.
So the chickens are shooting at what now?
The chickens are shooting at the big dinosaur. So
The red
I've-
dino.
I'm gonna roll this twice. It's 3s to hit, and then it's real ones because of the guy. And it's
No.
strength 8 now.
No, he gives real ones to hit as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
okay,
well.
yeah.
And look at the ones. And now force to wound you,
No
right?
2s?
Hmm?
You didn't roll any 2s?
No, I rolled those to the side.
Sorry?
So, 2, 2, 1, and then the second volley. Oh, cocked. And I want this roll again. Whoop.
Right.
2, 2, 6, so
Pew-pews.
11 wounds. -1.
3s? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's 8 damage.
Those chickens, the firepower is insane that's coming out of it.
Yep.
The only thing that's helping Tim is the toughness 8.
Oh, 1, 6. Okay, so that's 7 wounds.
Yes.
So 7 wounds on the Hierodule. No, what's it called?
Hierodule, yeah.
Hierodule.
Barbed Hierodule.
Hierodule. Okay, and then I'll spend some CP
Right.
to make my Vanguard's Rapid Fire.
2.
A cool new stratagem. Is it 2?
You're asking us.
Rangers, not Vanguard.
Yeah, okay, first of all, it's Rangers and it's 2 CP.
All right.
So I can
Well, you
spend
also
2
roll
CP?
morale for them because they had leadership 7. You think they said, and they lost 2 from the explosion.
You're going down to 9, sir.
No, okay, no, they're fine.
Okay, so I've range 36, so 18-inch rapid fire.
How many wounds does that Hierodule have left?
7.
7.
4,
7.
5, 6, 7,
So they have rapid fire.
8, 2. So I roll this twice.
Yeah, but then their rapid fire, they get plus 6-inch range, so
From
plus
the
3,
Dominus? Yeah.
plus 3 rapid fire, so
18
the rapid
rapid
fire
fire.
on 18, yeah.
Yes. So first volley, and do I reroll once? Yeah, if I have one guy behind.
Is that not, who's shooting now?
The small guys.
Yeah, but
The
their
guy.
the range of visibility
Who
is
is
like
shooting?
6-inch for the reroll ones.
Yeah, they don't reroll once.
Oh, right, okay.
I needed to have left one guy behind.
Right.
Totally forgot about it. So I need 6s to wound.
3's to hit, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just guitar, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it is. I don't know everything.
I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know everything. That's the
So
thing.
it's one wound.
On
Minus
AP
two.
minus 2 now,
Yes.
so 4 up.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Did you have 62 wound?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
It's such a tough,
It's
tough beast. Okay. There we go. 6s. So 2 wounds.
Fine, well spent.
Yes. Haha.
2 go through. Feel no pain. Save 1.
Oh, he saved one.
Tim is rolling like an angel. Okay.
Like a fiend.
So, let's see what's gonna happen to the Hive Guard.
Nothing.
You get your eyes set on the hive guard, guarding the hive.
Yes.
He hates them.
So what I'm gonna do about the big monster, I don't know. I thought the chickens would have killed him, but they're not. So
2
the
plus save is
sergeant is
nice.
gonna shoot his thingy. 3. Yep. Strength 5, so 5s. Yep, 1 wound, -2.
That's from this guy's?
Yeah, from the sergeant, yeah. Nice, and the normal guys, but that's just... Nothing. Okay. So I have all this indirect fire stuff. Am I gonna shoot at the big beast or not? I think
Who's
I
now
have
on
to.
what? 2 wounds or 3 wounds left?
The big guy?
Yeah.
6.
Oh, 6. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
wrong. Either way.
So what do I hate more, the big beast or the hive guard?
Oh.
But he can't fire twice, right?
No, but he can shoot with damage 3.
And he's now within 12, probably.
Yes.
But you also hate
Yeah.
the hive guard.
I really hate the hive guard.
Everybody does.
Okay.
Like, they're such
So
a good
first
unit.
guy, Cerberus into this guy, rocket into him, and then the
Indirect
Belarus
into the...
in the-
yeah, okay.
Belarus.
Away we go.
7 shots. You on 3s now. 1 you on 5s. Just 1.
Just 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 damage.
let's see. 4, is that still fine? That will bracket... not bracket me. The 9. It's 1 to 4, 5 to 9. Yes, it will bracket me. I'll reroll this one.
Yeah, CP reroll.
Yeah.
Into 6, very nice.
There you go. CP reroll
Small
into 6.
guns
That's how you do
into
it.
the little guy. Whoop. Hitting you on 4s because you're touching your crater. And then toughness 4 only, right?
Yeah. Yeah, now you see like the warriors turning out really well because it's toughness 4. It helps so much against the little guns.
Yeah, but you
And
need
still-
to roll your save still.
Yeah, but if I roll a 6, where's that angel die? So it's this one.
Missed.
Okay. Do I explode?
Okay, so...
The rocket? Yeah, the rocket.
launches.
Rocket launcher.
That's the correct word.
Firing away. So,
Yeah, don't call it a missile launcher, no.
Never.
before I cheat, just
Should you call it a
Before I cheese.
just see what it does.
Should you call it a
Heavy
high
D6. So, 1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Heavy
At
D6?
this guy? Yeah, I think I shoot through this, so
It doesn't matter, I'm 18 wounds.
I miss.
I miss.
Okay.
A whole lot of talk for a whole lot
Yeah,
of
for big guys it doesn't matter since
Rockets
they're
into him.
18 plus wounds.
Belarus into him.
Alright,
Belarus?
so this is the 3rd boat, right?
No,
Going into
second.
the,
No, just the
barn
second
Hierodule?
No, it's just the second one.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He's just like he's splitting his
Dude.
guns.
Come on. Roll 5 for me. No 5s. And then rocket into him. Just 1. And he misses. Okay. Same stuff.
I guess
Last
they are
thing.
missile
Rinse and
launchers.
repeat with the
Rockets.
final
1 hit.
boat.
1 shot. And misses. Okay.
3 rockets, 3
Tim,
misses.
you
They're
take
missile
these
launchers.
dice.
Should have called them
You
missile
take these
launcher.
dice.
Okay, make sure not to use the orange one.
They're yours now.
Yeah.
How many damage would a rocket do?
D3.
It's not too bad.
So I'm gonna fire the last cannon, the Belarus, into him.
Alright.
I just really want to whittle
Really
him
want him
down.
dead, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's my thing. So, shooting. So, 6 shots. And then hit you on 3s. Only you on 5s. Not asking for much, just asking for 5 5s. 2.
Alright.
I can do this. Yes!
One goes through for 2 damage.
2 damage.
That's exactly 6 damage.
Double 6? No.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Wow. So whenever Tim is shooting,
So hold
he's
on.
killing half my army.
And when you
And
shoot,
now I'm shooting, killing nothing.
Yeah, you kill
Okay.
one warrior,
I killed a warrior.
which is an infantry unit.
That's cool.
Kill the warrior.
That's important for the secondaries.
and you are not gonna kill one transport or whatever.
I don't know. A flyer, maybe?
So the question is, do I want to charge or not?
Yes. Always.
Come to Papa.
So what's
Oh,
the
yeah,
save?
Where's Come to Daddy, actually?
Come
Or,
on.
or
Oh,
Come and
you
hug,
call
come and
him
hug me is here, and the other guy was called
Broodlord, who was called Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
I wanna even rename the
Oh,
Swarmlord
no.
because you said come to Poppy,
This one
Come
save.
to Pappy.
No.
come to Pappy. That's better. Come and hug me.
It has the same idea.
Come to Frankie G and Pappy.
So guys,
Let's not do this.
I think I'm alright. I'm alright. I'll just take 2 points for engage. And because my Iron Strider, Ballistari are now on a 2-up save with ignore AP 1 and 2, I think I can handle Tim shooting now.
Well, on the chickens, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna do a lot against them. You did forget though that I can still come in with the Lictor with my guns, so I could still come here if I want to.
That's not strategic reserve.
No, but I can deep strike the guns with the.
Oh, guys.
Gotcha, hammer.
So I did
I
forget.
did say it, Sart, but
I forgot about the 30 guns now.
I'm not sure if it matters.
Still coming into my diplomacy
Look at me
zone.
being smart.
You mentioned that at the start of the turn. Do not forget about the guns. We forgot about the guns.
Yeah, because I thought they were in the outflanking one, but they're in the deep striking one.
Right, but we're going into Tim's turn now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's take a look at the scoreboard right here.
Yeah.
So for secondary objectives, did you score engage in all fronts?
Yes, for 2 points.
For 3?
No,
Two.
2.
2 points.
Because I kept the fire back to screen for guns were still coming.
Excellent. Raise the banner high. He scored probably 3 again.
I have 3 big runners.
No,
Raised-
like
raised and high.
he got his first 3 points this turn because
Oh,
it's
that's
of
true.
course in a like
My
you get
bad.
your first points in turn 2, so he has 3 for banners.
Excellent. And then for the not mental interrogation one. Oh, that's at the end of the turn as well, right? So
Yeah, so he got
so
0 in his first turn.
You killed an infantry unit.
Yeah, just 1. So the question is, can Tim kill a transport?
So all Tim has to do is kill 1 transport to deny you 3 points this turn.
Yes.
Or a flyer.
1 vehicle or a Scorpius, whatever he wants.
Alright, we're going into the bottom of turn 2, and
What's the toughness of the copter? 7 or 6?
Tim gets a CP.
Oh yeah, hey, back up to
Tim,
4.
How many points? Or, yeah, how many points do you
Uh,
get for the primary?
10.
So you hold 3.
Yes. Well, yeah, like 2 or 3 would have been enough, but I have 3 at the moment.
Well, you need to score, you could need to control 3 or more to get the extra 5.
For
you need to
for
control 2 for 5,
no no
3 or more for
no
another
no
extra
no
5.
no that's not this mission.
Yeah, well, it says so on my scoreboard.
Then you probably entered the
You're
wrong.
wrong.
Is this
Am
the?
I wrong?
Yeah, you have to. Sorry, what is?
Control 2 or more for 5.
Yeah, it's 2 and 3. It's overrun. We actually.
Oh, is it like I thought you mentioned at the start?
Don't
So
worry,
okay.
You're both doing it right. But
Okay.
it's control 2 for 5, control 3 for 5 more, and then control more for another 5, right? Because there's more objectives on the field. There's actual 6, right? Yeah.
Yes. So, is there a random Tyranid coming my way to deny some points?
Well, if they throw the blob down here and I make the 9-inch charge, then sure.
Yep.
Well, I can't actually. Can I go through here? Or was it like was that
Infantry
is it
can go
reachable?
through the things, yeah.
So that's interesting. On
So,
that
what
side.
does chat think? Is it the proper game plan to make a 9-inch charge?
Always. They love to see that sort of thing.
Can they pay points to make Tim make the 9-inch
Depends
charge?
if you're evil sons or not.
Yeah, that's an 8-inch charge.
Yeah, or if you have adrenal glands. Or if you're 4-armed emperor. Oh.
But probably without any bonuses, relying on the 9-inch charge with the reroll would amount to still I think a 50% chance.
I don't know.
So it's 50-50. So it's statistically not very sound to rely on it. But I don't know. Maybe Chet thinks otherwise.
8.5.
What are the odds on a
Oh, I have my 8-inch
9-inch
movement
charge
back.
Nice.
with a reroll?
But can we improve the odds? Is there like some
That's the
way
question.
to make Tim spend the stratagem or something?
Well, I mean, so if I mean, Tim's been rolling 6s pretty much on command, right?
Yep.
So for him, it's easy. I mean, he made that 12-inch charge.
And the most suspicious thing is Tim rolled his 6s with an angel dice.
Angel dice.
So I'm thinking of moving this Hierodule 6 inches forward. So I'm very close to this transport, so I have like a guarantee. Well, I don't really have a guarantee kill, but if I shoot something in it, then I'm quite sure to kill it with my firepower and then ensuing combat. I'll probably go and shoot the flyer because those bombs are extremely annoying. There's also like a little piece of flyer sticking out here, so I can also shoot that one.
A little bit of flyer sticking out.
Well, I can actually shoot it through here as... No, bases don't count. Actually have to see part of the model, which I don't. Those pieces of terrain are really nice. Alliance open terrain going by.
You can even hide an AdMech flyer behind it.
Yeah. We actually made some pieces so that you can even hide like a knight behind it. Back in the day when people brought knights, remember that?
Ooh.
Remember?
Memberberry?
What are those?
Yeah.
Knights?
Big
I
robots.
don't know. Yep.
I can move
It's
something
hard
twice.
It's hard to hide one of those flyers though. Look at the
Dude.
wings.
They don't even fit normally in your deployment zone.
No.
The model is just crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to see with my... If I move twice, if I can then like sort of block them off, but that's quite...
So he
quite
wants
hard
to
do.
block my horses, so we're blocking Tim off? What's happening here?
Hold
No,
on a
no, so
minute.
you can't run
Hard
away
find
when I
tactics?
charge you. If I put it around you, like if in such a way that you can't come within an inch, then I can. But it's too far. It's too far. It's too far for the warriors. Poor warriors.
No one can keep pace with my horses.
Apparently not. No. Okay, how can I steal one of those objectives off of you? So there's a flyer on there. What else is on there? In the center one.
This objective? Just 5 dudes.
Just 5 rangers.
Just chilling. Yeah.
Het blijft zo grappig dat mensen denken dat wij Duitsers zijn.
And this is obscured, right? With the idea that, yeah, of course, yeah, so that's clear. Because we have we made squiggly lines on these pieces of terrain, but I guess the same goes for that. Because Martijn, about this piece of terrain with the door, when is it open or when is it closed, or is it just always closed?
It's always open, so you can always move through.
Yeah, but it's for shooting through.
You have to be on the terrain.
Yeah, but like he's standing on the terrain, for example, with infantry. So can I see them from the side?
You can see them because he's on the
Do
terrain.
you want to move them a bit to the
No.
side then, or are you fine with it?
You can try and shoot me.
Try and shoot you. You have +1 save now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Enemy cover.
Okay, I'm actually gonna move a little bit out terrain, so I'm a bit further away, but
Yep.
out of terrain now.
So Tim is playing these really big monsters who can tank a whole army of AdMech just shooting into them.
Okay guys,
Don't
Stefan's
care.
out, let's ruin this stuff.
Yeah.
Party! Party!
No problem. Okay.
Okay. Advance for the Hormigons. They go 6. Wow.
Nice.
Where are these 6s coming from? And I moved them again to put them on the objective.
Oh, now he's gonna steal my objective. Classic
How
Tyranid
dare
move.
you?
Classic Tyranid.
How dare you?
Do I roll any ones?
3.
Feel no pain? Because I'm within range of the Brute Lord. Yes, 2 6s. Oh wow, it's
2
only
die, but they don't
only
feel
one
it.
die. Only
They
one
don't
dies.
feel it, so they can just continue.
Yep.
Classic Tyranid.
So I move 28 inches.
Yup.
You don't have the objective secured, right? Do I need to ask?
I'm just an admech tank. Not securing anything. So,
Right, so I want to stay away from those electromancers. I'm just gonna stick to this side of the. Let's see, 28. Can I actually make it? Oh wow, it's the other side of the board. We said that was close, right? So I have to just go around it a little bit. That will cost me 1 CP.
nice.
Still burning through CP.
If you deny a second objective marker,
Use CP. CP.
Okay, I have to check the movement of the Hierodule. I think it's down to 4. It has 4 wounds remaining. I'm just getting spammed. The barbed Hierodule is now down to 4-inch movement. I can boost him up again to 6, but it will cost me 2 CP, which I don't want to use. He's gonna die anyway. Let's see if this guy is within 18. He is. We will have to advance for 6 inches. That's also fine. It's within 3. Oh, I can actually just deep strike something in front.
Alright, well, Tim's doing his movement. How are you feeling about the game, Justin?
yeah, exactly like you said before. I'm feeling like I'm the one firing with water guns. Tim is firing the real stuff. I'm getting outshot by a Tyranid army, outstolen from my objectives. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, that's.
So what do you think? What's the problem? Is it that he's better shooting, or?
He's really resilient, and my chickens are still alive, so probably in good shape for next turn. But if he kills my chickens this turn, I don't know what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have the feeling that you shoot him with water guns because you didn't understand your army yet?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I really feel like I need this big blob of rangers now. But also like the toughness 8 from the really big monsters. It's so tough to chew through.
Yeah, you need some heavy firepower. If you're bringing a lot of strength 7, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, and a lot of strength 4 actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Krul's saying you need to bring the last cannon chickens.
I would love some last cannon chickens in this army. Yeah, with all the buffs, dude.
I think secretly, though, the autocannons are probably better. 6 shots, man.
Yeah, I like the weight of dice.
I just think that the targets are particularly hard this game. But on general, I think 6 autocannon shots are better than the last cannon.
Yeah.
Last cannon is
Oh.
3 plus D3.
And Tim is gonna gotcha hammer me. He's gonna come in with all his guns.
Yeah, shall I do it or not?
Yeah, you
Like
should,
otherwise,
you should.
Let me help you.
oh that voice.
So is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
full,
yeah,
is
yeah.
it deep strike? Is it?
Yeah.
Should we read it?
Yeah, you can bring in a unit like within 6 inches of the linctures and like outside 9 inch. Just overrides the complete.
Oh,
So you can change the
stratagem
locale.
has its own wording.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Ah.
Chat's asking, isn't there a way to buff the strength 7 to 8?
Yeah, I did my action with the guy, and now I have +1 strength to 1 unit. Yeah, I have it.
Alright, so next turn you're gonna have strength 8.
No, you already
I had
had
it previous
strength eight.
turn, but I
You just
didn't.
rolled like a chicken.
Yeah, that's it. Just blame the dice.
Yeah, always.
Always blame the
always.
dice.
It's a solid
That's it.
strategy.
Is this
I
one
don't know
core?
sixes, I lose.
I don't think the flyer is core. No, it's not core.
In case, like, because the Auspex scan is now also only on core units.
Here come
Damn
the 3,000 Hormigons, it looks like.
Yes.
With the PP.
So with 180 shots, Tim's shooting phase will take like an hour. So you can guys just go chill, come back within an hour.
Come back in an hour, guys.
Yeah.
And then Tim will have decided what he's going to shoot at.
Yeah.
And
And then I'll fire everything.
Yep.
Oh.
So let me know when your movement phase is at an end.
So Tim is thinking he's moving his characters outside of the building to smite me probably. And he's thinking he's safe behind 3 Reaper Swarms.
Yeah. Yeah. I am. So you can move 12, right?
I think he only moves 10.
Otherwise I might not even need to do this because you don't have enough movement.
Scorpius disintegrate. Oh, he moves 12. Yeah.
Yeah, 12, huh?
By the way, is it correct you're still on 5 command points, Tim?
Down to 3 actually.
Yeah, you used
Did I miss?
overrun or something like that.
Metabolic
Oh.
overdrive on some Hormigons, which are now over here, and then they're blocking off his objective on. And yeah, so I'm gonna also take his banner away with that move.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna put it here.
Oh, he's gonna risk losing his characters like
Yeah.
me last turn.
This is a calculated calculated risk.
You know what happened to me? I lost my characters.
Yeah, I might lose mine, so that'll make it even. Alright. I only have one
your
thing
plan?
left in reserve. That's
Yes.
like 1 lictor.
Okay. Is
Okay,
the other
so-
lictor gonna scramble?
Yes.
Making some scrambled eggs here.
He's on scrambling duty. This guy, like, I'm just gonna. Oh, I moved him here, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, psychic phase.
Yes.
See if I can peril again.
End of movement phase. Can you recap for us what you did and what the general plan is this turn?
Okay, this Hierodule shuffled a bit. Because, well, yeah, it's just.
Doing some Hierodule shuffling.
Yeah, it's just like so damaged that it doesn't won't do a lot more. But I now have an angle in the Rangers in on this middle objective. Then we have this guy did not need to move. The Hive Guard stayed stationary. They can shoot whatever. I have 2 characters that moved up here. They're still within 3 of the. Oh, is that guy?
The vehicle, so they need to be the closest.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and that will they have to keep that in mind as well. Those units over there.
Yeah.
So that's so the idea is that my characters are standing here, and he'll need 2 units on there in order to contest, or like 3 units or 2 units to contest my objective there. So we'll see if he manages to do that. And so he can't just go with one tank and contest me on that objective. I'm taking a risk here because I also have these 10 guns here, and if I just leave the guns on there, they might just die to his weight of fire from his fire sources. So then that will give him multiple options to deny me points on primary, like I'm doing with him. So I want to eliminate that as much as possible, and this is a little risk, but I think it's worth it. Then I have the big blob in the corner in his deployment zone that dropped in with the lictor. That actually cost me a SCP, so I'm down to 2.
Right.
So they can fire in a minute. So that was that. And this guy in the middle moved up, so he's now outside the forest. He can charge his transport if necessary. He can shoot these rangers if necessary. He can shoot the flyer if necessary. I have options with shooting now, and I have like this warrior on this objectives now for OPSEC purposes.
So guys, all mentioned that Tim didn't said he had the chickens to fire as an option. Are you not going to shooting my chickens?
I don't think I'm going to shoot. They ignore AP 1 and 2. That's
Yes.
such a big bummer.
Okay.
So it's not even worth doing. It's like the one unit I just can't. Well, I can give them -1 to hit with the horror if it goes off. That's basically what happened. We'll see what happens now. We'll start with him.
Yeah, the horror.
The horror on that unit.
Is it 24 inches or something?
18. Is it 18 or 24? Oh, I have a book here.
So Tim is playing Tyranids for like
Yeah,
700 years.
there's so many powers, and then some of them are 18 and some of them are 24. 24.
Not inside, okay. And you don't need line of sight.
Oh, I actually do, I think. Never mind.
So does Swarmlord, is he gonna get outside of the building?
No, never mind. Then I'll start with. Well, good thing I didn't go off then last turn.
Okay.
We'll start with Catalyst on. Did I still have him in 18? Yes, I do. We'll start with Catalyst from this guy on the big one.
Yep.
Goes off on the 10 because I get +1.
So that's feel no pain for the big
Yeah,
dinosaur.
5+, yeah. Then we'll have Smite from him.
Yes.
Goes off.
Yep.
For how many mortal wounds? 2.
Yep.
Then we have this guy. He will cast Symbiostorm on the Exo. Goes off. And he will also cast Smite on a 6. Goes off on a 10.
He's not +1?
No.
Sure.
For 2 mortal wounds.
So he has 4, so 6 remaining.
Yes. And this guy I can just pass, I guess. Yeah, the horror, psychic scream, smite. Yeah, okay, so that was psychic phase, shooting.
Alright. So, what? Quick question: what does Symbiosis Storm do?
Exploding 6s
On shooting as well?
on shooting, just shooting,
Oh, just
just shooting.
tasty.
Yeah, toughness 7 or 6 or 7. It's like 5's the wound for these guys. That's 30 shots, 90 shots. So that's 30 hits. That's 10 saves on a.
2 up, because I'm +1 save.
It's not really
And
worth
the
it.
fire shot toughness
Yeah, 6 or 7 doesn't really matter.
7, and the transports as well.
And what was the canticle that went off?
It's the +1 save.
That's not a canticle. That's a Doctrina.
Oh, I didn't do a canticle. I just wanted to save like the good combat ones.
Chat saying that your shirt's the best thing that we had on this stream since ever.
Thanks, chat.
Love the shirt. Woo!
Also, I like the beach vibe from the board.
Yeah. It's, palm trees.
Snacks.
We'll start with yeah. Now we get to the whole like deciding on what to shoot, huh? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, chat,
yeah.
take a break. Go get a coffee somewhere.
Yeah.
Go get some
Alright,
ice cream.
We'll come back next
The
Thursday.
extra
Come back
crime will
with an hour,
shoot the flyer.
Who's gonna shoot my flyer?
The exocrine.
Okay, yeah.
All right, exocrine into the wait. What's it called again?
Exocrine time.
First volley, because I can decide on the
Okay.
second one later.
Archaeotech something softer.
First volley, rerolling ones to hit, 6s explode.
But it's -1 to hit. Is it unmodified 6s?
I get +1 for standing still.
Okay.
So that's, I hit in 4s, and
Yeah.
6s, well usually 5s, but now 6s are extra hits, so
Yeah.
I get
2 extra.
2 extra.
Yes. T7.
Strength 7,
4.
4s.
And what's your
1,
AP, Tim?
3,
So 5 up?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 damage. And on the second volley,
Down to 4.
oh,
Yeah, so
6
one
hits,
exploding. Yeah.
and 4s, 4,
Yeah. Good
3
roll.
saves.
3 5-ups. Be somebody. Yeah. 2 lions.
Oh, now they work, huh?
So 2 wounds remaining.
No, not really. Then,
Ooh, you have another big gun here.
yeah, but like it doesn't need to fire on that one. Like I can just fire the guns in that one to make it die, so it's not really a
Oh, the
problem.
guns will kill my flyer. I
Yeah.
see.
This guy
Yeah.
is going to shoot the Rangers.
Yeah, inside the building.
Yeah.
So I think you're winning 12, right? For the -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So chat as
This is-
Yeah, it's like there's even more.
Yeah.
It's even closer than that.
chat has used points to add
Yeah.
specifically for me to ask Tim how tall you are.
Specifically,
Yeah.
Did chat pay any points for this or
Yeah,
what?
they pay points for it.
Yeah, so you need to answer now.
Okay.
174.
If you lie about it, you need to put the CP in the cheat jar.
Yeah, in the liar jar.
Oh no. The military measured it and they said 174.
All right, 1 meters and 74 centimeters.
Okay,
That's quite
so
tall actually.
3s to hit
Yep.
and 2s to wound.
And what's your AP on this?
2.
So I am +1 save and in cover, so I ignore the AP and I have a 4 up I think for Rangers. So how many?
9.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
So 9 4-ups. Easy. So 1 lives.
That's why we have hive guards.
So the guy in the objective lives.
So we have 1 hive guard who's going to shoot the flyer and 2 hive guards on the ranger.
Tim,
Oh,
are you
he's-
being greedy?
This is not greedy. This is math. The two
this is
on the
math.
ranger.
On the
I'm
Ranger?
not even gonna give chat
-1.
a chance. 2 plus.
Did we see the dice cam there, guys?
It's always on, yeah.
Super greedy.
Uh,
Is he gonna spend his CP? Chat, interfere with this, please.
no, I
need my
won't.
objective.
I won't. And then we have the one in the flyer.
Yeah. So -1 to hit.
1 hit. Yeah, everything is -1, right? Yeah. 3. Oh. That's a wound. AP -2, ignore
Come
cover,
on.
so you don't get your.
But I get my +1. It's just +1 save, it's not
Yeah,
covered.
you do get that one. Yeah.
So I need a 4-up. If I have a 4-up save, I don't think I have. Yeah, 4-up. There we go. Yeah, Lions!
Got to greedy.
So Tim, what did
You
your hive guard
Well,
do?
I didn't actually because he saved that one as well.
Oh, okay. You saved
Yeah.
them both.
Yeah, like a 6 would have worked on the ranger too.
Delve too deep. And
I love the reference. I love the reference. Yeah. So we
Hive
shot
guard
this
doing
one. We shot
nothing.
this one. We shot this one. So we have
The
this
wounded guy. Okay, guys. I felt
wounded
like I was
guy
doing
is-
nothing in my shooting phase.
yeah.
The wounded guy is going to
it's
shoot.
equal.
versus score.
Yeah.
The wounded guy is going to shoot the ranger.
Yeah, let's give the chat to watch something. So what's his bliss skill now?
Oh, he's hitting on 5s now, -1, so it's 6s. That's why I'm shooting everything in that one guy.
Can he kill the one ranger? The lone ranger?
I could also shoot this and shoot them another time.
Give him a white
Lone
face.
Ranger. I feel another name coming up.
Yeah.
No, is that a sergeant?
Yeah.
we-
No, but this is the only guy in the objective.
Okay.
Which means I can use my stratagem. 1 CP out of Pasmaril. There we go.
We got a new follow from Dutch Miniature Hobbyist. So hey there, welcome to the Tabletop Alliance community, my friend, and welcome to the chat. How are you doing, good sir?
2 saves.
Okay. This is minus a lot, right?
-2.
So +2. So I need
4
2
plus?
4-ups.
Lone Ranger.
One
will
for
now be
up.
called Lone Ranger.
Second 4-up! No! Well, I spent a CP on this.
Of course you will.
He's called now the Lone Ranger. So
Okay, the Lone Ranger needs to live.
You need
How
to
many
live now.
CP do I have?
You have, if I'm correct, 9.
Okay, roll a line for me. Spend 1.
Yep.
Yeah!
That's a miss.
No!
He dies! He dies!
Why?
He's a goal.
He dies!
Why?
He
No,
dies!
he's a
So can a flyer hold an objective? Probably not.
No.
Oh.
The guns are
Such
going
a
to
noob.
shoot the flyer.
Yeah.
Ranger. He died alone.
So guys, there are 90 shots coming from Gauntz. Take a break now.
Yeah.
We told you already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's gonna be a lot of deca. So what's the profile on the shots? It's just
Strength 4, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
So they
damage 4.
probably hit on 6s and they wound on 6s?
5. Hit on 5. They have ballistic skill 4+.
So they hit on 5s, wound on 5s.
Yeah.
And what are they shooting at?
Flyer.
The flyer, which is on 2 wounds.
They're on 2 wounds,
Yeah.
And I already spent my CP. So I have a 2-up save against this. But I don't have a reroll.
10, 11, 12.
It's 2,000 points.
Show me some 5s, Tim. Again, the
4.
angel.
4 saves.
Okay, so 4 saves.
Rerolling once,
Do you? Oh.
because I'm 20 plus. So 4. 4 still.
Okay, do you want me to roll all the saves at the same time? Probably right. Or should I just roll these saves? If you roll 2 ones, you don't need to roll all the other 60 dice.
Yeah, I'll save some time.
Okay, yeah. So, first one. There's one eye. Second one. No!
There we go, that's the first one.
Yeah. Flyer flying through.
Still 1 wound, huh?
1 wound remaining. 60 shots to go.
You got this. Bob and weave.
Is Michel still in the chat?
There's like a, yeah, he is.
Okay. There was one time where Root needs to roll like a force field save or a shadow field save
Mm-hmm.
against 30 dice or something, and he rolled them all. Michel can tell the story.
We have the ultimate 3++ from Rude versus Danny Edison, I guess.
What happened?
He had to roll 15 3+ and he rolled them all.
Yeah.
And then Danny Edison was like, okay, GG.
So against Michel, Root rolled actually like 30 2-ups or something. Yeah. Something crazy.
So 1,
So-
2,
So 5
3,
saves already.
4, 5. Yeah, and then some rerolls.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What?
8 in total.
8 saves?
Yeah,
Easy.
and then the last volley.
Okay, so do we have the dice cam? Here's my first one. Yes. Caca. Ah. Root. Oh. Yes. Oh man.
Oh,
I love +1 save.
I hate it when people roll 1 by 1.
yeah. How many shots are left now?
30.
Yeah.
30 more shots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep these dice.
Yeah, now they only roll once.
Yeah.
I recently had a orc game where I shot a death threat
Yeah.
with 4 custom mega cannon shots,
Nice.
or custom mega blasters rather. So that's 4 shots.
Yeah.
Roll 3 6s and a 5, so that's 4 hits.
Yeah.
3
With Daka.
rolled
Yeah.
3 6s into 3 more 5s.
Nice.
Pumped out 7 hits out of 4 shots.
Yeah. Love it.
And
That
destroyed
is stupid.
the Lehman Russ with it.
Yeah, destroy the Luminous with it. It's one time at band camp, Rude.
So only 4 more 2-ups to
Five.
go. 5
Five.
more 2-ups to go? Okay. I don't have a CP for this.
Do it one by one.
I will channel my inner root. Here's a 2-up. Oh, that's exciting. 2-up. Yes. 2-up. 2 Guys, this is the last dice.
Last one though.
Last one out of 90 shots. Come on, 2-up. Yes! And the flyer lives on the wound.
I'll spend 2 CP and shoot my
Is Tim gonna?
hive guard again. I think.
He's spending all his CP on this flyer.
Tim's not having
No,
it.
it's a vehicle. It's a
He's
vehicle.
not
I have to
having
kill
it.
it.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if
But you
want
can
I can also
kill
shoot the guns again.
You can kill this one in combat.
I can also shoot the guns again. No, it's 4 attacks. It's too risky.
It's way more epic if you shoot the guns again.
Somebody can take a look at this. That's a lot of
6
dice
shots,
being thrown.
4 hits. 3 hits, maybe 4 hits. 2 wounds, AP -2, ignore covers, 4 plus. Or like all the guns are gonna shoot.
Chat, we said it a couple times now. Take a break.
Yeah.
Come back after an hour.
I mean, you could, I think trying to plink it off
Yeah.
with what you got, and then afterwards you
But
can
this is
shoot it
cooler,
off.
right?
It's super cool. So this is the 4th time Tim is gonna roll 30 shots at the flyer.
Where are these 30 shots coming from?
The guns are shooting twice now.
Wait, point at the guns. Where are they?
So
Oh,
this
they're
big block
shooting
of guns, yeah.
Yeah.
They fired their 90 shot at this fire, only did 1 wound. And now they're gonna shoot again. So 90 more shots to do the last one.
Just to do the last one.
But it's really important because I killed 1 infantry unit from
I
Tim.
know.
So it's 3 mission points, so it's a good play, I think. The only thing standing in his way is me rolling 2-ups.
Oh, look at that. An angel dies as well.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
Just 5?
5 saves.
Oh.
Pussy though.
Clear the dice tray for me. Got this. Oh, too exciting. Yes. Yeah!
You're gonna make him roll again?
Guys.
Come on, guys. Okay, so if anyone is watching this on YouTube, just skip 5 minutes. Come
Yeah.
on.
We're gonna edit this out.
Yeah, we can edit this out.
I'm just gonna. You're gonna post a rage face on it.
Yeah. So 150 shots firing now.
Elevator music. Oh.
That's him. Next turn, I'm back to my 3-up save.
Yeah. Should have done it next.
Yeah, you've totally done it on the wrong turn.
It doesn't matter. Like that flyer is gonna throw bombs, and if it's dead, it's not going to throw bombs.
Fair.
That's a accurate statement. I think all planes equipped with bombs, when they are destroyed, should just explode automatically.
Oh, that's so cool. 5 more?
Not done yet.
Oh.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
5 more. Now, for once, you have to roll them all at the same time.
I will roll once.
No.
I will channel my inner root Steenbuckers here. Fires on 1 wound. Here we go. Yes. Yes.
You have to do the yes.
Nice.
It's the last one.
No,
You
no.
deserve that.
No, it wasn't the last one.
And
He
the
had another
flyer
volley
goes
after that.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the
No.
funny thing, can you,
Why?
is it for the rest of the game, the -1 CP?
What? The -1 for
Free
what?
explode? Because now you can free explode.
No, it's just once. But
Once per game, right?
yeah, I'm gonna maybe kill 1 gaunt. I'm not gonna do it.
But you still need to roll. Need to roll for explosion.
Just want to say goodbye
It's
to
only
his fire.
it's 6
He
inches.
did it really well. He didn't hold out the Gaunts. Actually, he was here trying to prevent the Gaunts to come on the board. The Gaunts still came on the board and shot the flyer. It's a good story.
It doesn't explode though.
Oh yeah, I could roll it.
Yes! It does.
So it was here. Does it explode 6
6
inches?
inches. Just
Yeah, it's 6. Yeah.
And
And
Is
you're
it
standing
6?
inside the ruin, but
Yeah,
that's
that
still
probably-
that's
Yeah,
still
6
6.
is D3 mortar, so I think only the Gaunts, right?
Yeah.
So D3 on those Gaunts. He kills 3 Gaunts.
There you go.
He does everything right.
It.
And are they winning synapse?
You paid
No,
them.
they're not.
Ooh. This flyer, I like it.
This flyer right here.
All right.
This guy right here.
Then we have some charges.
Oh,
Okay. And the shooting phase.
it's
Pretty
over,
exciting
guys.
shooting phase. All things
He will
considered.
charge the Raiders again.
Yeah, I will spend the CP.
See, that's
Alright.
like easy CP
Stefan,
wastage,
spend the CP for me.
On what?
Come on.
Yeah.
Bring back the boys.
Bring back the boys. The boys are back in town. So, that's
So,
the,
wait, what
that's
do you
the
need to roll?
retreat from a charge.
16 here, 16 here. I'm gonna be like here. So, right, Tim, just to check. 6 inches to like here to be beyond the building, and then 6 inches more.
Yeah, so you just want to make it an 11 for me, right?
Impossible charge, but you can declare these guys now.
So that's 9,
Possible,
and then
you
the
say.
terrain.
Is that a challenge?
That's a 10 towards those guys.
Challenge accepted.
Is it within 10?
Yeah, no,
and then
no.
-2.
But
Oh,
like
within
I have
9
to add
and then
the,
-2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll charge them anyway. Oh, great. Then we have the guns into the.
Oh,
First tank?
Count's ruining my life.
Yeah, that's a big blob coming in.
Oh, dude!
He makes it!
the charge!
He makes it!
Does he make the 9-inch? Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Charge like a true orc.
Like a true orc, yeah. I had this happen to me last week as well, like someone making a 12-inch charge. It was very
It can
frustrating.
ruin your day. But yeah, that's
Dude, 30 gowns coming in. That ruins
they're
your
gonna do
day.
anything. You saw their shooting.
Just gonna hug my transport.
They're shooty type, right? So they suck in close combat, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're worse than the termagons. It's a weird name, like hormagons.
It's an old name, huh? It's already back from 2nd edition.
Who in chat likes the OG Tyranid models more than the
Oh,
newer ones?
that's a contentious.
Like
That's
the
a contentious
OOG.
question. It's like the old models.
I mean all of them, Cruel. I mean all of them.
How many attacks do these boats have, like on their highest profile?
Okay, so the cool thing is, I did +1 save, right? Oh, that's -3 move. Okay. So I have 3 attacks per boat on 6s. But if I did the +1 to hit, it would have been on 7s.
Alright, then we can.
Sevens.
Yeah, fall back and shoot.
Only with core stuff.
So I just stay in. And Belarus is blast, right?
Oh, so I can't shoot it in combat.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate counts.
That's a very GT statement. Guns, 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 guns. But like making a 10-inch, that's like kind of very
This is your
big.
pile in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the tar pit, the pitting of the tar commences.
Well, he does have those guys standing over there, so it's not like the end of the world.
Love it though. That plane went down with like a ton of bugs on its window.
It became too heavy.
And then one came through the cracks in the nose of the pilot, like, and then it went down.
Yep.
But most of them just went off the windscreen wipers.
Yep. Hey, Katie Ranger, welcome to the chat, buddy, and also thank you. We're very excited about that. Yeah. Hashtag bug spray for Justin.
Yes, I need some now.
Justice for Justin? No.
Oh, dude, too soon, too soon.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so force to hit. And 6 is the wound. With
So this is
one
a
cocked.
buttload of attack going
So
into
one
the.
save.
I did. A whole lot of nothing.
yeah, so a waste of time.
Yeah, this is pretty much just.
Just a waste of time, yeah.
Yeah. the formality.
It's
Scratching the paint.
yeah.
Making like decals.
Yeah. That's more Gene Seeker cult stuff, right?
And bringing little spray cans.
So now I need to think about the.
So guys, just a time announcement. You've got 1 hour left.
Okay.
Okay, well, hopefully not shooting
I want a
will speed up
chessbook,
somehow.
because we know who's taking all their time.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so engage. Oh, you can hit back.
Oh yeah,
By the
I
way?
will do it. I will do them all at the same time, right? So
Yeah.
9 on 6
Are the boats any good?
on 2s. So 2 wounds on the ground.
6s. 2 6s.
Woo!
You rolled 2
Okay,
sixes.
so
Morale,
are these
no
guys?
armor guns.
Yeah. No.
So they lose some. How many are left?
6.
So 5 dice.
No, 7 left. So 6 dice.
Two leave.
Yeah, and then 1 for morale.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where's the other one then? Oh, I missed one somewhere.
I killed 3 with the explosion.
Yeah. So, oh, and I had 1 die on metabolic.
Ah, that's it.
So I rolled 1 too much. Over here. Is it still 2? Just 1.
So my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Engage for 2.
Oh, okay.
Scrambler second tick.
Oh, you got the back. Wait.
Go way too fast.
Engage for 2. Yeah.
Scrambler second tick.
All right. Yeah. Always time we fight is also at the end
Is
of the
still
game.
active, yeah.
So let's do a little recap. At the end of the second turn, it's 17 points for the Styges.
And do you want anything else to drink?
I'm alright, thank
and,
you.
Ja, zo nog wat iced tea graag.
Just need to do some dogmas here.
And 14 points for the Tyranids. So the Epic with a small lead here, but they are starting to
On
get
0.
a little overwhelmed. Let's see if they can fight back the tide of flesh. So far in the battle of machine versus flesh, flesh is sort of kind of
Winning.
tiny bit winning.
So I'm not gonna do any dogmas this turn.
By the way, Justin, how many objectives are you controlling?
Just 1, so it's 0 points.
0 points.
And then
Alright.
I'm gonna.
And you get 2
And,
banners.
how many banners?
2.
2 banners.
Yep.
Alright.
And then I'm
You
gonna
get
do.
a CP, sir.
Yes.
So you're up to 8.
Yeah. And I'm
Oh,
going
actually, do you mind if I still charge this one? The tank? Or
Oh,
should
yeah,
I just
yeah.
leave it?
I'm called just Stefan's choice.
No. You guys can do what.
Okay.
Charge something.
Just charge him.
So, Dutch miniature hobbyist has cashed in his points to let somebody take a breather. I asked him which one, and he said the one that doesn't stand still. So I think it's Tim. The Tim.
One
the
wound.
one?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one.
you
AP
have to
something?
AP minus 3.
You have to stop what you're doing and take a breather.
And you take 5 damage.
Take a breather,
6.
Tim. Adopt a Zen pose.
Zen pose.
Yeah, do a Zen pose.
Cool. So I
That's
can
it.
do my movement now. So I'm gonna do the Dominus buff on here.
taking a breather.
Ignore AP 1 and 2 on these guys still, and +1 strength on these guys. Okay. So am I gonna stay in combat or not? I think I will. And then I will just move this here. Boop, 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 boop.
Off the board.
Off the. I think I'll just leave it here.
Smite, 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 smite.
And then,
Smite and scream.
so 1 CP, I'm gonna slow Swarmpy.
No!
And I just moved over the big bug.
Oh yeah, that's not his
That's
name.
not his name.
Oh,
Come
sorry.
to Poppy.
Come to Pappy.
Come to
I
Poppy.
came to Poppy, and I'm gonna slow his ass off.
So you're
And now-
spending a CP on what?
Yes. On Seismic Bomb on Come to Poppy.
Seismic.
And then this guy is gonna get some bombs in his face.
Alright.
6
4
bombs.
ups.
That's better than something
That's
else.
5
in your face.
mortals, and he kills the big guy!
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Because I feel no pain.
does he feel it? And he
does.
kills the big guy!
Does he explode? He does.
Does he kill some Tyranids?
I don't know. I have to check his explosion range.
We've got explosions of flesh.
No, it's 3 inches.
Cool.
Whee!
Okay. So if you have some problems, just bring some priests.
Just bomb it.
It's flat 3 though if he dies.
Yeah.
That's cool. So if you rush it in.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you have to roll a 6 and you don't have an
Yeah.
auto
And
explode.
then roll a 6.
But he did explode, and
Solid
But
six.
it's only 3 inches.
and these guys were outside of
Oh, so
3.
yeah. He was like
Right,
standing
if you're
here.
able to actually do that consistently,
Okay.
yeah.
So what do you guys think? Should I deal with the guns, or should I deal with the big Tyranid in my face?
Well, what do you need to win this?
Yeah, I should need to deal with the
Objectives.
guns, but it's really boring. Should I just steal his objective?
I don't want to win. I don't want to win.
Honestly, I'm not worried about.
What's this?
So maybe the Electro Priests are coming out this way.
Oh, that's these guys. Okay.
Am I charging the Hive Guard then? No. Because the Hive Guard are gonna kill the Electro Priest, I think. You don't have any CP anymore, Tim.
No.
So no shenanigans,
Wait,
no
no?
fighting on death.
What?
You spend them all.
Yes.
Well, next turn he's gonna
Si,
have
senor.
one.
I'm just gonna get smited off
Very
the
good.
board. Alright, I will bring the Electro Priests in.
Yeah, I do.
So for the Canticle, I took the your -1 to hit me in combat.
Oh no.
So have you made a decision? You're going to deal with the guns, it looks like?
Yep. Because the charge was way too far away.
Looks like the Hive Guard get to shoot another day.
How many Hive Guard are left?
3.
And 3 Hive Guard are not super scary anymore.
So are these guys T4? And what's
3
their-
wounds each.
3 wounds
4
each?
plus save.
And do they ignore AP something?
No.
Okay.
All of a sudden it got real quiet.
Focus.
Oh, it's moving his
is real.
stuff. He's moving his stuff.
This is a recurring thing with AdMac. Just all those tanks just
Yep.
scooching over a little bit.
Can you do that?
Go beep,
You can fall back, right?
Je hebt geen fly.
Okay, Stefan, do you want to spend 2 CP for me, please?
Sure.
I'm falling back my tank.
Alright.
Cheers, mate.
You're going down to 5. Spend them for you.
Thanks.
Love spending other people's CP and money.
It's a real privilege.
Yeah.
So, I think I can fully fall back with the unit and then just shoot with the chickens into the guns.
No,
It's
the
just
other one is
such
also
a
locked.
waste of
I don't think
autocannon,
so,
though.
Tim.
Yeah, I moved him in between the
Yeah,
2 tanks.
yeah. But this guy, just to check, this guy can move here, right? Easy.
And how is he gonna move? Like,
She's-
actually, he's
Oh, you're touching
Yeah.
him. No, that's okay.
He's been locked.
Locked in with the Tyranids. Okay, so
Like
this
tiny
guy's
little
staying.
rivets.
You can use 2 CP.
no. You can only use it once per phase.
Oh, you already used it. Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for one
yeah.
of the tanks. Can I have a stroopwafel?
It's too cool.
Well, this actually,
Too cool.
yeah, it's a different.
Or is
But
this
they're also
bad?
nice.
As long as we don't keep it open here.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
I mean, stroop waffles are a Dutch delicacy.
But this is true cook.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I actually don't like the stroop cooks. Well, I
How
like
many
stroop
wins
cooks,
did
but the
these guys
waffles are better.
You can also do something
3.
like good for
Like,
you.
let's decide this in chat. So what's better, chat? A stroop cook or a stroop waffle?
Easy the waffle.
Like, waffles are like seriously legit hard to make. So caramel is actually quite tricky to make, and then the wafer thingy, the
The waffle.
it's also pretty hard to make.
Can you see him?
Have you ever had the jumbos at the marketplace? Of course, when you go to.
Yeah, those are delicious.
So those for.
But you
Nobody
also
can hear.
Yeah.
Nobody can hear
Yeah.
me now, but it's a classic.
yeah.
When you go to the market, there's always a stand which makes stroop waffles,
Stroop waffle.
and then the big ones.
Yeah. The big ones
I
are
like
so
me
nice.
a big waffle.
But
Yeah.
you already have a big waffle.
You know it.
Talking about your
Okay,
mouth.
we have a really brave
Yeah.
Dominus here.
Talking
He's
about
gonna
your mouth,
advance.
sir.
Yeah.
Question: Can I rename a character to rename Martijn? Sure, I'll allow it.
I have a character as well.
I have 2 characters in offer.
Yeah. We do have like 2 characters named for the Tyranids, and we still have like 3 Manipulus, Dominus.
No, the
Lobus.
Marshal's dead.
Oh, he's dead. So
He
there are
exploded
2
in a
characters.
shower
I
of
renamed one of
acid.
his sergeants as the Lone Ranger, but he's a Gone Ranger now.
Don't reach it. I love that. Okay, so shooting. I will shoot.
Hold on. So
Okay,
it's the end
sorry.
of your movement phase.
Yes.
So please recap, sir.
Okay, so I will try to shoot Tim off the objectives. So I have 3 Tyranid warriors standing here on this objective, and just rippers and guns on that objective. The chickens, 2 chickens can see the small rippers, 3 chickens can see the guns. That should be enough to kill it. Then I need to kill these guys. I have the stratagem with the buff on these guys to try to kill the warriors. And otherwise I need to shoot like maybe 1 chicken into the warriors, because only 1 warrior is standing on the objective.
Alright.
Right, Tim?
Yep.
Okay. I can't shoot him with my indirect fire because there's like 90 guns here.
A million. Guns
So,
there, yeah.
my 2 transports can shoot into combat, and then the priests will need to do their work and finish them off.
How many attacks do they have?
I don't know. I think,
What's the?
We each have
16.
2 apiece.
yeah, so I think 16.
So what's actually the little cluster in the building? It's a
Here?
tank and
Just a tank.
oh, just a
He fell back for 2 CP to get behind the guns. So, and then I'll accept that this exists. And
I mean, sure.
I blocked it out a little bit. So, yeah, he can try to shoot like all the rangers and then charge these guys. But because Tim, super greedy, spent all his CP by turn 2, he doesn't have like double shooting any stuff. So, I feel kind of safe.
You now have him right where you want it.
Yes, that's
The
it.
same. Yeah.
But
That's
we
it.
also don't have any Baleros energy cannons shooting.
ropes. Rocco.
So, I will shoot the sergeant into him with this pistol. 3 hits, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's -2.
6.
Nice! Then these guys with the stratagem. Stefan, can you spend like 2 CP?
Again?
Is it 2 or 1?
2.
Hmm.
So it's
You're spending CP
It's-
like a
there's no-
spoiled rich kid.
like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's no turn 4 after this. So
Game just ends. It just
it's
ends.
just, yeah.
16
You
shots.
spend 3 CP to end
Yeah,
the
so
game.
this is the first half into the warriors. Oh wait,
Did
let
you
me just
see
push
the
him
lead
here.
croak rules?
3 is
When it
reloading
was
once
like-
now.
So how many? Oh yeah, they have
You
36.
You
Yeah.
concede, but you won't lose.
I saw that.
Okay.
I was amused, but
And
And
force.
people believing it because they didn't read it through.
Oh dude, I should have done +1 strength on these guys. Learning my army here. So, I have 4, I have 9 saves -2 on the Tyranid warriors.
9 saves.
Yes.
9.
-2.
Because you're only T4, right?
Yeah. Does this give light cover from behind? This
No.
this thing?
It's just obscuring,
It
right?
was only dense and obscured, so it should be -1 to hit though.
No. Like because
Yeah,
we said it was
But the front
closed.
guy is, I'm not shooting through it.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah, because the front guy you can, yeah, sure, yeah. So
yeah, but
no-
if I
no-
select
no- no
if I
light
select the
cover.
back guy to take save, does it give light cover or not? Because we changed the building thing. Okay. That doesn't matter what I roll.
Well, I mean, it kind of matters.
6s. I do roll 2 6s.
Nice.
I know that.
And then 6s.
It'd be funny if you had
Another
exploding
6.
saves.
So 2
Like, on the
warriors
6 you
dead.
save another
Second
one.
volley.
2 warriors dead.
I
Second
was just
volley.
thinking that if you have double strength, you should have extra EP.
Like instant death.
Sounds legit, right?
No, I think they left that out with a reason.
3, 6, 8 more saves. AP2.
Do them one by one.
No, that will take too long. I also have to get
So
home
that's
at
the
some
unit.
point.
Or with the pragmatic one. It'll take too long.
And then I roll all the 6s.
Yeah.
No.
Silence.
So guys, whoever's watching, whatever we already knew,
We've got a nice group
Skitari
watching.
Vanguard, Rangers are really good. They just killed the warriors.
Yeah, but their shooting is actually pretty good for.
They killed them dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2 chicken at the Rippers, 3 chickens at the guns. 2 chicken for me. Roll the ones. And on 2s.
Look.
So this is AP1, so 8 saves at
Oh,
the
you see,
Rippers.
you see.
8 at the Rippers?
Cannot finish that.
Damage 2.
Depends on what you
It's
want.
very DP. Boop.
Something Swami Jerry.
Mother fornicators.
Okay.
No, clock. Yeah.
1,
Or
2. So I'm gonna roll 2 chickens and then 1 more after this.
Person.
So the ones. Oh wait. Yep. And then 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves
Alright, 9 more
at the
saves.
gowns, and then 6 more. Rolling ones. Yep. And 2s. So 13 saves at the gowns.
Minus-
1.
Okay.
Damage
So
2.
that's-
So you want to roll
Yeah.
Feel No Pains?
Yeah.
You need to do it.
still no pizzle. Oh shizzle with my dizzle.
Let's see if he feels that pain.
6s into 6s. No, they're already gone.
Gone.
Ah,
Gone. Is there a word joke with that? Gone.
That's the other warrior unit obliterated.
Yes, that's the objectives.
That's the
brushed clean.
Termagants gone.
Okay, so tanks into combat. 4-ups. And 3-ups, right?
What buff did you take?
For the Skitari, none.
Again?
I didn't take any.
-1 to hit in combat, I heard.
Yeah, that's only the Adeptus Mechanicus one. So
No,
only
no.
the priest.
The
and
tanks
monster.
also have -1 to
They're
hit shooting now.
Termagants.
Yeah, I did that. So I hit you on 4s.
Yeah, but you're
Nobody
also
got it.
heavy.
But
Right,
minus
does
1
it
to
stack?
hit. No,
Like you
no,
don't
there's
like the
Adeptus
ballistic-
Mechanicus Canticle.
Is it like
These are
-1 to hit, or
Skitari.
does your ballistic skill actually get reduced?
No, so these are Skitari, so
Yeah.
they don't get the Canticle. I didn't take any dogma from the Skitari ones.
You didn't. Did you take a Doctrina? Is the question.
No, I didn't take anything from for the Skitari army. I just left it. And for the Adeptus Mechanicus part, which is only the priest, you get -1
Oh,
to
because
hit
it's
me.
the other way around.
No,
The Canticles is only for the Skitari, and the Doctrina is for everything.
so the Doctrina is
Canti-
Skitari.
No,
the
Canticles
Canticles
are
is
Admech,
Adeptus
and then the
Mechanicus.
Doctrina are
No, it's the other way around.
So Tim, this is the book.
No, it's not.
The Canticles is Adeptus Mechanicus.
Can you
And
read
this is
the
the
abilities
Skitari.
to me?
I'm pretty sure that
Doctrina.
Canticles are for robots.
Doctrina.
And then Doctrines
Every
are
unit has
for
the Adeptus
Skitari.
Mechanicus keyword.
There you go.
Yeah. So
they
if
got it
every
wrong.
so this is like if you're playing an Admech army, but then
Which
it's
you
on the
are.
data sheet. No, it's on the data sheet. So Skitari Rangers have
We'll just
Doctrina.
start saying Tim's wrong.
and,
Oh right, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
and the
right.
Electro
That was right
Priests.
too.
You have to have the Doctrina keyword.
No, it's just it's a special rule on your data
Yeah,
sheet.
it's the ability
So the
thing.
Electro Priests have like
So,
Canticles.
I
It's
just
just
Yeah.
wanna
Okay. Yeah.
Put it out
Okay.
there.
But they don't have the
Um,
Doctrina.
So there are 2 community challenges, guys. So it's one of 2 things in the chat rewards, right, with your channel points. So if you want to decide a matchup for next time, start a poll so you can actually vote on which packages you want to see. Put some points in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this party started. By putting some points in there, if I can. Sometimes it doesn't allow. Oh no, only viewers can do it. Dang it. Martijn, put some points in there. Into the communal challenge for decide a matchup. Let the people know that... Yeah, let the people know there is such a thing.
2K.
There you go. 2K, 4% completed, guys, for the Decide a Matchup Challenge. There's also Colin Sly Marble. That's still going on.
So can
Today there was no.
Yeah, no.
the flyer will shoot into Swarmlord?
We had the release of the ticket. It was a little bit wonky donkey.
Yep.
He's T7 or something, right?
Toughness, yeah, T7.
So 3 wounds, AP 0.
New game. Do a stream.
6.
Okay. And now the priests are gonna charge you 30 gowns. Which I don't like, but I need to do it. So not a double one, not a double one.
Couldn't you just didn't shoot that time with
He did with the tanks. I lost 6.
only 6?
Yeah, because he cannot fire his Belarus energy cannon because it has blast.
Yeah, but then he has 9 shots or something with the.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
hits at
18.
-1 in combat because they're
Minus one
heavy.
still, yeah, it's,
And it's 8. Well, I didn't save anything, but
So, do we have any good stratagems
he
for
needs
the
3s
priests
to
in
wound.
combat?
So.
Just 16
Probably.
attacks. 5, 10. And there's one where the outer wound, but yeah, I just want to have my mortals right. So, 16. I hit you on 3s, and every 6 to wound. Ah, that's it. When I charge you, selecting an enemy unit, and then each 6 up is a mortal. So let's start with that.
Is that an ability or is that a stratagem?
Ability from the priests. So, 2 mortals on the gowns. And then I'm strength 5. Can I do +1 strength? I can, right? Yeah, so Stefan,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to spend 1 CP for +1 strength on the priests?
Sure.
So they become strength 6. So they wound you on 2s.
Hey.
And use the stratagem in your shooting phase, select the enemy unit within 12 inch of the electro priests. Oh, mind if I do that still?
Hmm?
I have an ability that on a 2 up, I do these 3 mortal wounds
Oh, yeah.
with priests. Okay. So
Is that in? Oh yeah, that's only. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 1 CP and D3 mortal wounds, right?
yeah,
Go ahead.
I will do it on the big one.
No, like wait,
Should
hold
be
on.
really
Is that
well.
it's 12 inch range?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's in a shooting
it-
phase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was-
that thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
that's-
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Really?
Should I do it or should I just try to kill more guns with it? Because I'm never
But
gonna
we
kill
have to
these
charge,
guns.
or they just do
No,
that
they-
No, this
do
is
it in
something that he
shooting
could have done in a shooting phase, like do some mortal wounds on this
per
one
unit.
if he wants to.
No, for 1 electro piece, just choose 1.
It's
unit,
like,
2 plus D3
Um,
bonus.
It's like a
stratagem.
yeah, it's a stratagem.
Ah, I
1
see.
CP.
I thought if each unit did it, I foresaw a list with spam.
Yeah. So cool.
No, that would be too.
Oh, okay.
The whole internet would have been full with it by now if that
Yeah,
was
that's true.
possible.
That's true. I thought I was being like unique and smart.
So I don't
Oh,
think I
well,
any cool thing. Oh wow. I could have put
Just just taking this time, just wow, this is a great codex. This is neat.
oh, I didn't get this far
There
I'm
you
today.
go.
glad I finally
2 up
started
on the
to
big
read
beast,
this.
not a 1. 3. So D3 mortals, just 1 mortal. CP well spent, guys.
5 plus
Another
Final Pain.
CP, so you're down to 1 now.
Down to 1 CP.
Yeah. Because you just spent 1 for strength 6, and then now another 1 for the D3
Ouch.
mortals.
Ouch, you're hurting me.
I'm hurting you.
Wait, let me just do a pile in. Scoop. Scoop.
Oh, I like that.
Scoop.
Money well spent.
So, okay, yeah, okay. Priest attacking the counts. So hit you on 3s. A lot of 6s, but that's 2 wound. So 4, 8, 11, and then we see if the 6s are in addition or not.
I don't think so. I think
No,
that
the attack
damage
sequence
becomes
ends. So 4 mortals and
and
9
9 dead.
saves. Yeah.
Well, AP
AP 2.
9 dead,
Yeah,
Plus
4
4,
mortals is
13 dead.
Rip.
You have how many? 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need 1 for OPSEC because they're not OPSEC, right?
Yep.
they're
Now with the
waiting.
consolidate, I'm just gonna wrap this one gaunt.
Do you have enough models to reclaim the objective? Oh no, wait, they're not troops, right?
Just wrapping the one gaunt.
So is that one Gaunt still claiming the objective?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Okay, so
Is
you
he
get to
within
attack
sight?
by vehicle first.
No, but he didn't lose anyone either because he hit the other unit.
So that one Gaunt was always alone?
That one, yeah, but it's a unit of 5, right?
He can't shoot by Electro Priest
4?
now because he doesn't have any CP to retreat. So it felt kind of safe there.
True. No, I'm not criticizing. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Okay,
Just
bro.
asking.
Okay, bro.
So I can hit back.
Yes. But again, Tim is underestimating the full power
Of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
of the Adeptus Mechanicus. How's it called? Scorpius Disintegrator in close combat.
Six.
And he doesn't do anything. But do I do something back? A hit. And a wound.
6.
Oh, so close.
No underestimation.
So you can try to kill my priest here.
Yeah. 8 stacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling
No,
ones.
-1 to hit in combat.
Rerolling ones. -1 to hit? That's
Yeah,
so
that's
annoying.
the doctrine, right? So 2 hits. T3 only.
Strength 3, so not too much. Nothing.
Cool. That's it. So morale check on these counts.
Yes. Can I roll a 1? So how many are left?
So 1 dies and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left.
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Plus 1. Yeah.
+1.
Go away.
So 5 move off.
Felt it made some good choices this turn.
You definitely got rid of most of the big blob.
Yeah, but this is still a thing. I did 1 mortal to it. So they're outside of combat, free to do all they want now.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
So Tim, it's your turn.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
You scored 10 on
So,
primary? Oh, 5.
Did you score engage?
Yeah, only for 3.
4?
For 2, sorry.
For 2,
3
yeah.
quarters. Yeah, 2.
And then did you score any raised? No, wait, that's in the next turn.
But
Yeah.
I killed a lot of infantry units.
Well, only one
One,
actually.
two.
2 actually. Because the Rippers are swarms.
So can Tim
Can I
two
kill
tanks?
2 vehicles? I think I can.
I think I can.
I think I can. You think you
damn.
can?
Oh damn.
I get
Okay.
1 CP.
So,
So you can be greedy again.
Yes.
how many objectives are you holding, Tim?
2.
Alright. You get a CP. Boop. And there we go. So, if people want to take a look at the score so far, at the top of battle round 3, it's 21 points, 19 for Tim, but Tim, of course, it's his turn. Well,
The Brute Lord will advance.
Yes.
I think it's kind of getting close now. I think.
5. Ooh. He of course has advance and charge.
So desperate measures.
Not really.
All the chaff is gone and now he needs to bring in the big boys.
Yep. He has
So
no
that's
choice.
But are his boys
less than
big
20.
enough?
That's less than 20, and I move 13, so that's a 6-inch charge.
Big enough.
6-inch charge. That's
Yeah.
Big
Electro
and bad
Priest.
enough. I mean, he's got one really big boy left.
Who?
Yeah.
It's like a pet. You can just.
That's the one painted by Michelle, right? Michelle's in chat. Look, it's your. I want to say Demacaran, but it's not. It's the Hierodule.
Yes. It's the scary duel.
Scary duel. It's time to duel.
Wow, so
That's
bad.
such a bad
It's
series.
so good, but it's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm already hearing the barbed Hierodule.
Yeah.
My name is.
Yugi, you've activated my trap card.
So true. My name is Ania Montoya.
Yeah.
You have killed my father.
Yeah.
Now you are going to die.
Yeah.
My name is Barbed Hierodule.
Yeah. Hierodule.
And then, what did I do?
I am Hierodule.
Martijn, can you get me a coffee?
You can get a call.
You're late.
Ooh,
He needs
our
some,
sweet assistant.
Too late, Yugi boy.
Grabbing some coffee.
he needs some focus juice.
Some focus juice. Some brain juice.
I do have to get some water, some agua.
How many CP is that fight last stratagem?
Just one.
Let me see. Electroshocked, it's 1 CP. At the start of the fight phase, select one enemy unit within engagement range of Electro Priests. Until the end of the phase, an enemy unit is not eligible to fight until after all eligible units have done so.
Eligible.
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 Dirigible.
Dirigible.
So this is the big question. Can my Scorpius kill 4 guns in combat?
Probably not.
Thank you.
You can Overwatch, right? But you want to save the CP. Oh, you have to choose. You're going to Overwatch or going to
Girls
choose...
saying Justin
Okay.
needs scented candles and sacred unguents, not coffee.
That's true.
Mm.
But yeah, Overwatch is not my thing. I don't do Overwatch.
It's hardly ever worth
He says
it.
now.
I do like how they kind of made it like a special ability for people to point their guns at other people that are charging at them. This is
Close
our-
your eyes.
Yeah, yeah. This is our thing.
Oh damn. He's gonna eat Scorpius Disintegrator for breakfast.
So, Michelle's saying we need to make Justin's Gene Stealer Colt Bladed Cog versus Admech, and we need to make that happen.
Yeah man, for sure.
Well, I mean, everybody put points into the community challenge for decide a matchup, and we can do that.
Just tell me
Yeah.
when and where.
And then will Justin just play himself?
No,
Play
I will
both the Blade Cog and the Admech.
or play both and lose somehow.
Yeah, both. Just draw.
Yeah, yeah. Wait. I lost.
And then just to play both armies and then table flip because you lose.
Yeah.
So can Swarmpy move through my flyer?
4.5
Well,
inches, right?
So does he end within an inch?
Oh, there we go. Here, see, we should put
I don't think so.
480 points to the decided matchup challenge.
You
So
don't think so.
if enough people do it, Michelle, then we'll start a poll. And then if enough people vote on the Bladed Cog at versus Admech, we can make that happen.
But does Michel think his hand flamers can kill my flyer? Same way Tim did with his Gaunts.
Foolish. Or not. It's getting awfully quiet again. It's Tim's mastermind.
It's, yeah, I'm thinking about like if I did everything right here, if I have something to move still. I think I'm done. So psychic phase.
Yes.
Alright, hold on. Can we get a recap of your
A Swarmlord was slowed by the seismic total bombing that happened. So he actually blocked me off here, so I can't move over there with 4.5 inch movement. And like if I advance, I can't charge anymore. So because I didn't take onslaught. Yeah. No, it's psychic power that you can take.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Brute Lord advanced. He has in it advanced and charge. He needs a 6 to
He's
make
not
it to
called
the.
Brute Lord, you know that, right? That's
Oh.
nice. That's Dennis.
Dennis.
Dude,
Dennis
respect
the
the
Menace.
names.
I don't know who you're
Respect
talking.
the
Dennis the
names.
Menace.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And we have come to Daddy. Huh? He's going to use some smite. He's going to do his psychics soon.
Yeah. Come to daddy.
The Lictor moved up. He's
Yep.
going to
Lick
hug.
some stuff.
He's going to hug. And
You're
then
gonna lick
the
or some,
Gaunt's moved over here, over yonder.
Over yonder.
Oh, and now is he moving again?
Yeah, no, like I noticed the
I
synapse
thought,
range.
That costs 1 CP?
Well, I spent my imaginary extra CP and then that discount that I get.
Ecstasy.
And this castle just stays
if I
here.
swear in your shooting phase, I can't make him fight last because I lose my last CP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Psychics! Smite!
That will be correct.
Does this matter? Yeah. Smite from this guy. I have to roll here actually.
Yeah.
Bang! 8.
Ooh, nice.
For a total of
1 wound.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Psychic
Well done.
scream!
Scream it for me, baby.
Passes.
Yeah, on the 6.
For yeet amount of damage. 3.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Then we have
I'd be happy with
Symbio Storm on the Exocrine.
Yes.
Does it go off? Yes, on a 9. Then we have Catalyst on the big guy. Can he survive like the mortal
What's
wound
the range
strat?
of
Annoying.
Catalyst? And is
18.
the line of sight
No.
involved? Okay. And it's the guy inside the corner, probably. Oh, wow.
On the big
Dude.
guy.
Half past then.
Goes off.
Half an hour later.
Smite. On a 6. Goes
Yep.
off.
So with transport, loses?
Probably. How many? 2.
Yeah, nice. 5 remaining.
It has 12, right?
Yeah.
It started with 12. Yeah, okay. That was the psychic phase.
Nice.
Shooting.
Shooting.
Ooh, is he gonna shoot the hive guard at my flyer?
No, the exo.
Oh, the exo. Because otherwise, Gun to Daddy will be slowed again, perhaps.
Come to daddy.
And no one will
Yeah,
come
the
to
exo
Daddy
is
this
going to
game.
shoot the flyer.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, where's the flyer?
I'll start with the first volley.
So you're +1 to
there,
hit,
in the corner.
Yeah.
but I'm a flyer -1, and then an additional -1 from Stiggies, right?
But you can't be beyond a -1. Unless
So no exploding 6s then.
Oh, like that. Oh, that might change things. 6 wounds remaining, eh?
On the flyer, yep.
I'll shoot the hive guard first then.
Hive guard in
Do
the
I have
flyer?
any other targets I'd like to fire on?
those dogs, man, they just.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love the dogs.
2 can shoot in the
that's
I
Good
should have put
question.
1 on the objective.
Is the exploding 6s unmodified 6s or 6 up?
No, because if he stands still, he gets +1 to hit. That's a nice combo.
Oh, I see. That's one of the few codexes that's actually then able to pull that
That's
off.
so old. That's
Yeah.
able to pull
Yeah,
it off.
yeah, it's like, but also the stuff that's in there, like this codex was designed in early 7th,
Yeah.
and they just copied pasted it for 8th. It's so old.
It's old, man.
Old. It's
That
old.
codex is so old!
Yeah, I'll start with the hive guard on the
Insert
plane.
old joke, chat. Do it. How old is this codex?
Rerolling once. Oh, look at this.
With the force? Oh, you're skill 3+.
Yeah.
Don't like this. I don't like this.
Let's get juicy Lucy.
I like my +1 save, but I don't get it.
3
So-
saves on -2 ignore cover.
So, 5 ups. Oh, cocked. And the flyer goes down.
No, we don't know yet. I might roll. It's D3. Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, okay.
Does it
roll
go
a
boom?
6. Boom, boom! And
Yeah.
Swarmpy takes.
I think again, yeah.
Bro, I love how you simultaneously burned the codex with that joke and yourself. So Cruel saying the Tyranids codex is so old he played it versus Noah.
Old this Root got yesterday. Was it yesterday? His birthday?
Yeah, Rude is getting today or yesterday. He's getting old.
Yesterday.
Yeah, by
The
way.
Swarmlord.
Really old.
The Swarmlord.
About 30.
The Swarmlord
man.
is going to move himself.
He's gonna move you.
But like my charge is also slowed, right? So by half?
And your move also. Team is really excited. about his play. So you just need to roll 12.
You gotta kill those dogs good.
Okay, never mind. No, it's
Roll
a 10
11,
actually,
you're
because
good in.
it's a 5,
yeah, it's
so
fine.
it's...
Yeah. You can roll 10, man. You have CP, you can reroll it.
Yeah, you're
Just
pretty
like
good
I
at
did turn 1. Just roll
it.
10,
I think
man.
you've been consistently rolling like 9, 10, and 11s for
Yeah.
charges.
You did it here.
And then he did it at the beginning of the game at the other end.
Come at daddy.
Yeah, good. Roll 6s.
Come to Patty. Go.
Exo. It's going to shoot. Okay, so we have 3 vehicles here.
Alright, we've got
I have
30
one
minutes
down,
left
I need
on the
one
clock,
more, huh?
boys.
Oh,
30
dude.
minutes left on the clock. Gonna have to
Speed a little bit up.
We
Going
have
to
get
shoot
home
this
to our
tank.
wife. Killed her.
Yeah.
Apparently Tim's got a child now.
First volley.
Didn't know that.
Who's this?
The exocrine.
So is it -1? I think, right?
Yeah, it is.
One time I went to the beach. I found a
Just
log.
one?
And
That's
I
one
lifted,
for the
AP?
first
I
volley.
lifted the log
3.
and there was a tiny
Okay,
stick
yeah, goes
beneath it.
through.
2
It was
damage.
like that log had a child.
Second volley. 2 hits. The 3s are so bad.
Just
3
one?
hits.
Rolling ones.
1 wound. Oh.
No.
2 damage.
So down to 8.
The big guy is going to shoot.
That's right, Krull. You tell him you were
Oh,
there
it's the
first.
transport. It's not even like. Yeah, so ignore AP 1 and 2 on those, huh?
Yep, on the chickens.
And a save of 3
3 up.
plus.
You can
It's
still
not gonna do
try.
enough.
I mean,
The Rangers.
kill one chicken.
I don't really bothered about the Rangers, so then that's left with tanks. That one is on 8. This one is on.
Come on, Tim. I want to play a turn.
Look at this foul.
Disgusting on 3s. Yeah, 1 volley on this one, 1 volley on that one.
Okay, guys. Tim is spit firing. The big beasts. One in the transport, one in the
transport?
disintegrator.
Okay, alright.
5 hits.
He's feeling greedy.
Well, it's not really, but I just want to make sure that if I
Being
kill it on
greedy,
charge.
then.
3
Minus?
Hashtag
Minus
greedy
2.
Tim. Gonna make a
5
meme.
4 damage.
4 damage. So 1 down to 1 wound.
And the other one, all hit. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. -2 still, right?
Yeah.
3
6
go
damage.
through. 6 damage. Woo, down to 2 wounds. Ouch, my vehicles.
Did it pay off though? Did it pay
No,
off?
he killed nothing.
No, but like I can charge, so that's fine. Then we get to the charges.
Yes.
We have the Lictor
Is he
charging.
infantry?
Oh, actually, I have 1 more Lictor that has to come in from reserve. He's just gonna scramble there.
Cash some points in myself.
He's going to
Name
charge
that Lictor Licky Tongue.
the Electromancers.
Yes.
Where are the Electromancers charging into? Oh wait, they're being charged by the Hierodule?
Yeah, that's enough.
Hierodule?
The Brute Lord is going to charge the Hierodule is charging both tanks.
Still greedy.
Going in, boys. He's only got the 2 attacks though, right?
4 attacks.
4 attacks. Ooh.
Ooh, snake eyes!
Yeah, but that's enough. Like he's
Not to
within.
get to him.
No, it is because you're sticking out here. So I just need to be an inch from there. So I just need to move here.
So you can boop his gun.
Oh, come on.
Nah, this feels
Stick a
like...
finger in.
This
I
doesn't
have
feel like
2.9
an inch.
inches, huh?
This doesn't feel like an inch.
Got 2.9 inches. We can work with that.
Okay.
And then we have the Brute Lord charging the Electromancers as well.
Wait a minute, Michelle. You're saying she said she has
7.
2.9 inches? I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Then we have the Gaunts charging the tank.
Alright, here they go.
Also, what is this with this double ones everywhere?
Ones, though. Is it enough though? It's not.
Yeah.
Right?
Then we got exploding tanks everywhere. Who knows? All right, you're gonna use CP?
I'm gonna have to spend CP for you again. You only have the one though.
Yeah, I will make the Lictor fight last. Yeah, I spent the CP.
Alright, you spend your last CP of
Because he's only 4 wounds, right, the Lictor? Or
Yes.
not? And toughness 5?
4.
4, okay.
Okay, then we'll start with the Hierodule.
Yes.
fighting into the tank. Are you
So-
gonna split the attacks?
Yeah, 2 attacks in the tank.
Still greedy.
2 hits.
So far so good.
2 ones. Oh, just
Oh.
1. 5 up?
-3. 6 up.
I saw the 6 for a second.
Yeah, that's that's at
Now,
least 4 damage.
Here comes the 6 for the explosion.
And the transport.
So he
Rerolling
dispatches
once.
of one. Can he do the other? No.
1 hit.
Wait, did you do a CP reroll?
No, I have rerolling once for Scything Talons. -3, so 6 plus.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff has a 5 up invul, right?
Yeah, not this one.
No, not this one. So the transport dies. And does he explode? Show me the lion.
They never explode when you want them to.
Yes. Yes, okay.
And then
Didn't you make that look easy, man?
Broody Brute is going to
Broody.
hit.
How many attacks?
6.
Nice.
6 Hormagaunt attacks.
So still -1 to hit.
Is this the attack
Yeah, but I
going
get +1
into
to
the,
hit.
Electromancers?
Hitting on 2s
Why does he get +1 to hit?
from himself.
Okay, so hit him once.
Strength 5.
Yeah, 2, 3.
3s with reroll to wounds.
Oh wow.
So that's 6 saves. AP -3.
5 up. So there are all my 5s up. And what's your damage?
D3.
So yeah, you need to roll it. So the 1. No, the 2. And the 3.
He did it, he got one.
3 5s.
So, okay, yep. And for 1 CP, can you fight when you die?
No, 2 CP.
And
But
can
I
you
can
overrun?
spend 1 CP to do a mortal wound.
And then I roll 5 up.
Yeah, but I can kill another guy, right?
Yeah, you can try.
I think that's worth it. Yeah, I will. On the 2 plus, you get a mortal wound. For fuck's sake.
And that's the CP gone.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so do I get to swing?
Yeah.
So he'll go here, he'll go here, he'll go here. Yeah, so, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Gaunts. 1, 2, 4, 5 on Priest. And this time I don't have +1 strength, so another Priest. So 2 mortals and 3 saves. -2, so this feel no pain?
Yeah.
Damage 2. So that's
Oh, 6 into a 6?
it's 4 dudes and there's 5 or 6 dead. It
And how
doesn't
many
matter.
mortal wounds?
2.
No.
And the last guy into the, how's the thing called? Lictor, right?
Yeah.
Double 6. I rolled a 6 and a 5. -2. What's his save?
5 plus.
Okay. So they both go through. It's 4 wounds. Oh, he doesn't get the feel no pain.
No, because
Really?
he's Chronos.
Just a single Electro Priest killed
I
the.
think I missed that. Did someone swear?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
So you're at -1 CP now.
Well, yeah. Well, next time. So the rule is if you don't have CP, the next time you would generate one. You don't generate.
So
The chat gets it, right?
But
yeah, the chat gets it. They can spend it on me.
yeah. So there's no one
So
CP in this
there you
range.
can attack my tank, but I will take you back.
Well done, everyone. We did it. We swear it at least once.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, what's this? Oh, you did a
I
wound
did
to my
damage.
tank. 3 attacks back. 6
There
is,
is
just
the
the 1,
CP
a 2 up.
in-
Yeah, kills you again.
The swear jar.
He kills the gun. So, I killed 4 infantry units, so I get my 3 points.
Huzzah! 3 points,
Woohoo!
sir.
Should we play one more turn then?
Yeah.
Because we don't have the time.
Yeah, this is
On
the
our
last
side.
turn if you do.
Leadership.
Dude, I killed 2.
So while he does leadership, Tim, what did you
The Electromancers.
Did you score any engage on all fronts?
Yes, for 2. And I got full points for deploy scramblers.
Oh, you did it? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the, how many points is
10.
that? 7?
10.
10, yeah, right.
I
you
miss
go
my
10.
fires.
And then it's still, we have to wait for while we stand, we fight.
Oh, while we stand, we fight? On who? So outside the 3 Swarm P.
So let's take a look at the
So
scoreboard, boys and girls. It's at the end of battle round 3, it's 31 points to 24, so now the Tyranids have taken the lead. We're going into the last turn of the game, although it's not the technically last turn. It's going to be turn 4, but it's going to be last turn due to time constraints. We've been playing for nigh on 4 hours now, and it's almost time to go home. Almost time to go. We almost did it. All right, so turn 4 for the AdMech. So I've got a question for you, good sir. How many objectives are you controlling? Yeah. 2. All right, so that is 5 points. Is a nice. And then yeah, that's it. How many points for raise the banners? 1. You get a CP, so you're up to 1. So you're at 30 points now. So fair warning, this is going to be your last turn.
+1 to hit. Is there something with +1 to hit? Ignore mortal wounds. Does your dude do mortal wounds?
So
Yeah.
check.
Only on psychic,
There's no
psychic
CP.
What's the
mortals.
toughness of
So if
brute lord?
anybody wants to gift anyone
5.
a CP this game,
Yeah, I do +1 strength
you
from
can
the-
use your
these
5.
guys.
You
It's
can
free.
use 500 channel points. If you don't, no worries.
But that will get them
CP
up
is in
to
the
strength
jar.
4, right?
Persist,
Strength 6.
across street.
Yeah, +3 strength with
They
the
are
stuff.
infinite.
Okay.
Like a fart in a jar.
So 3 chicken walkers at the big bird. At the big bug. It's a bug, right?
Yeah. It's still a bug, yeah.
It is pretty close.
Oh wait, let me roll this twice then. 3's rolling 1s and 4s.
So what's this? Are we already in the shooting phase?
Yes.
Oh, so could you recap real quick your?
Yeah. Okay. So in my movement phase, I decided, okay, just grab this objective. I'll grab this objective, and then the chickens made sure they can see the big dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
I have this play here. I need to decide if I want to be able to run away with these guys against Swarmlord, or just make him fight last and kill him with these guys. So if I don't get to kill an infantry unit, I think I need to make this play. So I'll see where I spend my last CP on.
All right.
Now I'm shooting with the chickens at the big bug,
The big bug.
and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4,
The
5
Hierodule.
wounds with the first volley.
Oh,
And 1 with the second volley, so 6 wounds into the big bug.
that's it?
That's it.
-1?
Yep.
3s
So 6 damage.
on 5+.
Chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 damage.
This guy will shoot into combat at the Gounds. And then I will declare his big gun at your Tyranid and his indirect fire gun.
That's your Tyranid. Specific.
at the lictor.
At the other
Yeah,
Tyranid.
I need to kill the infantry unit. So
I need to kill the Tyranids.
yeah, because what's here? What's on the objective? Oh,
Three
the
hive
character,
guard,
right?
yeah.
on the hive guard. I'll shoot on the hive guard. Okay, so
He'll get -1 to hit for the forest.
Belarus on the hive guard.
We'll get
Small
-1
guns
to
in the
hit.
gowns. Yeah, I first need to kill the gowns.
Yeah.
4 ups
Think you'll manage?
and 3
Is
ups.
this from one tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 5 saves.
No, they're gone.
And I killed the gowns. So, D6 shots at the big bug. Just one. And it hits. And it wounds minus something. Yeah, okay, now we need to check. I think Scorpius disintegrated. It's -2 and it's D3 damage.
Yeah, D3, so how much?
Pretty good.
Just one.
Save that.
Belarus at your hive guard. So 5 shots. Hit you on force. 2,
On force.
nothing. Okay, so he'll shoot Belarus at him. And then all the guns at him.
All the guns.
So Belarus at the lictor. Oh yeah, now he's getting angry. On 3s is cocked, I think. And then on, is it C4?
Yeah.
So 4 wounds -1.
Can he live?
I'm in terrain, so he gets an additional save if he's in terrain.
Yep.
So that's, he goes from a 5 to a 3, -1 is a 4+.
Yes.
So 1 wound.
And the lictor lives, and then 6
damage?
shots. Yeah. Just 1. Dude. The rocket launchers from the D6 shots, they haven't done anything. Okay, well, that's it. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to make your Brute fight last.
Yep.
So I have 2, 4, 6 priests in range, right?
Yep.
3 and 3. So hit you on 3s. Ouch. And wound you on 3s.
Yep. All of them?
Okay, so 2 mortals and 4 saves -2.
5+.
4 damage.
So he gets to live. Yep. 2 wounds remaining.
And he gets to swing back.
6 attacks. 6 hits. Reroll the wounds. Four saves.
Did I kill a unit? Yeah, I killed. Oh, dude. You would have gotten only mortals. Because when they kill a unit, the mortals come on 5s and not on 6s. But I totally forgot about it.
Oh, the field thingy.
Yeah.
Got it.
So 4 reps.
Yes.
So
I know what
2
I'm
and
talking
his
about.
damage.
D3.
Sound like a pro, don't I?
Yeah.
2 and
Okay,
3.
So first one. Woo. Second one. Never too late to roll 3 5s. And 2 dead. I don't think I can fill my morale. Nope. So it's the final turn for the Nits. They score 0 on primary.
Haha!
Yuck. All right, hold on though. No, well, not hold on. Really. Continue.
Continue.
But I'm gonna go to the scoreboard.
How many infantry units did you kill?
Just guns, I think.
So, Tim, at the end
Oh,
of that,
wait.
how many points did you score for engage?
Mind if I rep him?
No, that's fine.
I can
Something's
try
going
to
on?
kill the Swarmlord. Yeah, I just wrapped him.
Are we still did we skip a combat?
Nope.
No.
So, how many points did you score for engage? Tim? Justin? Rather?
Just 2. Just 2.
Just 2?
Yep.
And
Tim,
then,
what are your
any
while we
points
stand?
for raise the
Swampy
banners?
and this guy?
Raise the banners.
Just 1.
One.
This one is 240 now. Those are 275, and these
Any,
guys are 270.
Right. So, how many objectives are you holding at the beginning of your turn, Tim?
1.
So
Not enough, sir.
No, I know.
Alright. So this is.
No, yes, the while we stand. I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. How many units for while we stand?
Still
You
two
usually
alive.
kill all of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Because the barbed Hierodule is alive.
No, I killed one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only need to kill one tank, right? And then this guy has to live.
Yep.
But you don't have any CP anymore. And Chet gets mine.
Chet has a CP.
Yeah, they already got it. So Chet has a CP to spend on something,
Oh, it's something else.
or they can keep it for next game.
So Chet can maybe
Help you
make
out?
some stuff here fight last.
don't
So
know,
what I
like,
need to do
what-
is Scramblers is already complete. The big guys need to live, and I need to kill one vehicle from you and not lose any infantry, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Psychic Phase. The Brute Lord is going to cast Catalyst on himself. Goes off. Whew, at least I have like a save against mortals now for myself. Then I cast Smite.
Smitty,
Goes off on 10
you are smitten.
for
It's something else.
2 mortals.
Two priests go down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to take these two.
Symbio on the Exocrine. Does not go off. This guy casts Smite. Goes off for 3 mortals.
Yeah, so you kill one dog.
Mortals.
Psychic Scream. Goes off for 2 mortals. Then we go to my shooting phase. I move this guy.
Yep.
I don't think it matters though, does it? Shooting, he will shoot
Hierodule.
this tank here
Can he be a hero?
Or duel.
for 4, 2, 2, 3s, into 3s. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 saves on -2.
On the tank.
Yeah.
5 ups. Only 2. So what's the damage?
2.
I think he's dead. Yeah, he's
So 2.
dead. Does he explode?
Yes, of course.
Yes, he does. So D3 to him. 3.
So I take 3.
Every unit within 6. So I think that's the priest, man.
And my Brute Lord.
No, not the brute lord. And I think the priest. So D3 on the priest. Wait. 3.
Oh no.
Roll 3 5s. No, that's the priest. Killing my own priests. So
Dang
sad.
it.
I
So
think I
sad.
can just skip the rest of this for now. Like I could try and make the charge to this, but it's that's like all
So
the.
end of the game, I score 1 banner.
All right.
Like I
let's
can
go.
shoot the chickens, but it doesn't matter. Like this one's still gonna try and charge that tank. 8? I don't think that's enough.
So you need like
4 inches? No, it's not enough. So 2 for
Ooh.
engage.
All right. We're doing the scores.
Yeah, like I can, like it doesn't matter here. I can charge these guys, this guy,
got
right?
2
And
for
then like kill
engage.
it, but it doesn't matter.
So
10 for while we stand, we fight.
All right. So then that would make it at the end of the 4th battle round 43 points to the Tyranids to 34 points. The reverse. Funny,
well done.
To the
Yeah, but it was a learning game, right?
It was a great game. We had a bit of a slow start. After that, we got the ball rolling.
Yes.
After we figured out all the 47 different
Special rules.
special rules that
Yep.
you had to do in the command phase. That's great. It was a cool game. It was pretty close too, up until the end. It was a slobber knocker though. There was a lot of killing going back and forth. But yeah. Alright, let's with that call it. So thanks everyone for watching. Next week I've got another game lined up. I do believe it's going to be oh, I'm not quite sure. I think it was going to be Grey Knights against what White Scars or Imperial Fists, but I could be wrong. Or was it going to be Drukhari against Grey Knights? Well, anyway, stay tuned. So, everybody at home, thanks for watching. Remember, if you like what you're seeing, hit the follow button here over on Twitch, so you can get a notification for whenever we are on. If you are rewatching this on YouTube and you like what you're seeing, hit the follow button, hit the bell, hit subscribe, because that will help us to just build the community and get our content out to more people, which is what we would love. Anything that we have on the tables, we actually do sell on our store. So if you like what you see on the table, terrain-wise, vis-a-vis, you can go to our store, which is thearmory.net. And with that being said, thanks to everyone. Have a good evening. Stay healthy, stay safe, and above all, stay wargaming.